up, guys? Can we hear me? Am I like, I need to clean my desk. It is literally such a mess right now. Y'all have no idea. I literally go home from college in a week, and if you looked at my room, you would be like, Muskie, what is this? Like, you're going home? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the follows. I love this. This is so great. This is amazing. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to clean up my desk a little bit. I also have yogurt because I haven't eaten, and I should probably eat. And yogurt is like one of the things that, like, you know, you can eat without making like ASMR. Hold on, I'm gonna move my mic closer to me. Hopefully that I sound a little clearer. You can hear, okay, cool. Let me know if like the music is too loud, too quiet, whatever the vibes are. I'm trying to clean off my desk. It's such a mess. Okay, I don't really need the mouse, to be honest. I do need my yogurt. I do need a spoon, actually. A spoon would probably be helpful for eating yogurt, I think. Oh my god, thank you for the sub. Thank you. I love this. Guys, I haven't even started yet. Okay, hold on. I need to... Okay, so the yogurt I dropped some. Hold on. I'm eating a Chobani Flip, by the way. I just thought you guys should know. I fucking love Chobani Flips. They are so good. What do you mean wrong button, Soph? You're gonna accidentally sub with Prime. Your first Twitch stream, really, Shan? Oh my god. Shinumo. I love Shinumo. Why did everyone leave? There were so many people and everyone left. Okay, y'all are real ones. Y'all are the real ones. I love you guys. Okay, let me mix in my yogurt really quickly. Just so I can have something to eat. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the sub. I love this. This is so exciting. I haven't streamed in like so long. You guys are the real ones. Oh my god, Sky! What's up, Sky? You guys have to advertise this. Hi, Milky. You have to tell everyone you know about Kawaii Muskie famous Twitch stream, okay? We gotta get this stream poppin'. We gotta get this. We gotta get the stream poppin', all right? World famous and stuff, bro. Okay. Let me close like Discord and shit so that I don't get pinged. Okay. I'm also gonna quickly open up some things on my thingies. Oh, I should move this thing down, I think. That would be smart. Hold on. How do I do this without doxing me? How do I do this without doxing me? There we go. That's how I do it without doxing me. And then I can do that, and then we can steal from this and copy, and then we'll paste it like over here. I know you guys can't see this right now. Hold on. Okay. What's up? We're gonna switch tabs, and we're just gonna get right into it. How long are you streaming for? I don't know, actually. As long as I need to. I'm just gonna like talk about like everything, because there's a lot of you guys that like don't know, so I need to tell you guys. Okay, so we're gonna switch over to drawing stream. Wow, look at that, so cool. I did not draw the art, by the way. That is art from my friend. I thought you guys should know, because I'm not gonna steal. I know, Sky, I know. House Flipper will be fun. Maybe we will later. If I get bored of drawing, we'll house flip. Hold on, I need to taste test this yogurt. Oh, it's like kind of good. Hold on. Wait, no. What does that taste like? I actually don't know what flavor this is. Wanra. House Flipper is a game, and literally you like destroy houses and you just renovate them and stuff. All right, let's see. Wow, is it showing up? Is it showing up? Whoa, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, you flip the houses. You actually physically flip them upside down. It's crazy. It's pretty cool. I do really like playing it. I've played it once before. I totally will play it again. But for now, we drawing. I also haven't drawn in like a hot minute, so we're just gonna start off with like some warm-ups and stuff and just see where we like go with it, you know? Cause honestly, I don't know. We're not using a reference or anything. We're just gonna, I do have like 2 references just cause I have an idea of like who I want to draw, but it's not like fully, I'm not sure yet, you know? I'm not sure. Right now we're just warm-ups. Warm-ups are fun. We like warm-ups. But yeah. Hi. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, sister location. Today we... Anyways, I'm Markiplier. Yeah, that's me. That's my first name. My first name is Markiplier. Yeah. Let's talk about everything. Let's talk about, you wanna watch Wesky draw now, Markiplier? Sorry. I am, oh my god, hi Brosip. Yep, you know me, I am actually Markiplier in real life. Yep. Okay, so yeah, let's talk. So, for those of you who don't know, I was actually in a, in an org, aka online reality game, and this was like my first one ever. Literally, like, I got sent the link and shit, and what does this mean? Huh? Why is this like highlighted in red? What does that mean? Why is that? I thought I was watching Kawaii Must. Oh, it's probably because you gave my name a shout out. That's why it just looked weird. For famous org player Kawaii Muskie, you know me. So yeah, okay, so basically, for those of you who don't know, an org, yes, so perfect time to tell you, an ORG stands for Online Reality Game, and it's, I don't really know much about it. I literally was in my very first one, but it's pretty much just like a reality game, but you play it online. I can defined, she just defined it, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so I did a Survivor one. So if you guys don't know the show Survivor, low-key same. I literally have seen a total of one season. But Survivor, the show, is a show where there's castaways, there's a set number of castaways. I did not cheat, Prince. Don't highlight your message to tell people that I cheated. I got saved. I did get saved by the bromance. You're so right, but no spoilers. Okay, we gotta build this up like a story. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mudkip, thank you for the follow. I love Mudkip. All right, so I need to change my eraser size. Like, why is it so small? That's a little too big. That's okay, I think. Yeah. Oh, there's a hair on my computer. Cool. So basically, Survivor the show is a bunch of people go on an island, and basically you compete in challenges, you try to survive, like you have to hunt for food and like build shelter and all that, but you're also competing in challenges, you're also trying to, like, you know, form alliances with all these other players, because every time you lose a challenge you need to vote somebody out, and you're competing for like some amount of money. I don't know how much, it's like a lot of money or something like that, so that's like the reason you want to stay, obviously. I've only ever seen the season, I don't remember the number, but I saw, Worlds Apart. That was the only season I've seen. I was told that it was not a good season. Oh yeah, I'm so rich, guys. You have no idea. I am $50 richer, but why is this guy's arm so, see, this is like, warm-ups are hard to do. Like, I'm just trying to get into the flow of things before I try to draw, but you know, I don't know. Anatomy is hard. Yeah, I'm actually a millionaire, guys. Yeah, they actually gave me $1 million, so I am, like, hella rich right now. No, okay. So, yeah, that's what Survivor is, and it's pretty cool. It's a really cool concept. So, an org based off of it is basically that, but online. You're right, I should pay my mod Sky. I'll pay you all $1 million. It's basically, that without the survival part, so I don't die in real life. Because I would totally die if I played, like, Survivor. Like, I don't think I'd be able to literally survive on an island. Only $1 million, what a cheapskate. Listen, guys, I got bills to pay. I got my family to feed. I can't be offering up millions of dollars this easily. Okay, dude, where do I put this guy's arm? I hate drawing. Okay. What if I just, like, don't give him arms? You know what? Let's just do that. Let's just... Okay, we'll, like, hide his arm, like, here. And then we'll put, like, another arm, like... I don't know how to draw. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm feeding Trouble. You're right. I do have to feed Trouble, my baby. So yeah, basically that's an org for you fellows. And the one that I was in specifically, the one that I was in specifically was a Pokemon themed org called SmORGon. because there's like a website called SmORGon, which is like, I think it's like, you like fight with like Pokemon or something like that. I'm not actually sure. It's something Pokemon related. I'm not very good at Pokemon. I've only recently played, I've played Let's Go Eevee, Legends Arceus, and Pokemon Scarlet. Those are the only 3 games I've played. So I don't know shit about... Oh, are there, like, ads and shit? Dude, I don't know. I do not really... I'm not sure. I don't know how to really paste the ads, to be honest. I'll work on that. I'm not sure. I'm not doing this on purpose, I promise. But anyways, so, yeah. So I was invited to this, and I was like, you know what? I don't know if I should do this. Like, why would I apply? Like, I'm not gonna get casted. I'm not gonna, like... How do we join the stream, really? Bro, I don't understand Twitch ads. I just have it on, like, the automatic setting. Like, I didn't do anything to it. I just have ads on. Like, that's it. So I don't really know how to... Oh, I'll figure it out. I'll, like, ask my streamer friends and be like, what's the ad meta? Because I really don't know. But we'll figure it out. There shouldn't be an ad for a while. But anyways, yeah, Prince, don't spoil. Oh my gosh. A minute 30? Are you serious? No way. No way. That's awful. Dude, okay, if it becomes a problem later in the stream, I'll, like, pause to figure this out, because I do not want y'all fucking sitting through that many ads. Like, I want ads. I want money, obviously. But, like, I don't want you sitting through 1 minute and 30-second ads, okay? 30-second ads, I can chill with that. I can chill with a minute ad, even. But a fucking 90-second ad? Like, what the fuck, Twitch? But whatever, it's fine. We'll figure it out. I can't fucking draw. You know what, it's fine. This is just a warm-up. So yeah. I basically, yeah, I never even got to meet Wanra. That's so sad. So I was like, you know what? I joined the server, the day before apps were due. My friend was like, you should join this. And I was like, should I? I don't know. I don't think I have what it takes. Like, I'm not... Yeah, this is all through... It's not even all Discord calls, actually. It's a Discord server, I should have specified. So the entire thing is a server. There are, like, a bunch of chats. So, like, everybody has, like, an alliance chat with everybody, like, in your team. And you can also make alliance chats with more than one person. And then there were voice channels, because personally, I'm really big on VCing. So I, like, really wanted to and shit. But, yeah. So that's how it's set up. It's like a Discord server, and it lasts a little over a month. It started, well, okay, casting started March 10th, right? Yeah, casting started March 10th, so it started March 10th. But yeah, so basically, you know, I was like not even gonna apply, but then the day, like really late the day before, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Like, it doesn't hurt. I'd rather be able to say that I tried than to say that I didn't try, right? So I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. And I remember sitting there with Trouble, my cat, and like I was hold on, I can't fucking draw. It's fine. You know what? We're just gonna angry eyebrows. Grr. Okay. Spoiler alert, confet. So yeah, I kind of hate this drawing, but you know what? That's why it's called a warm-up. Okay, go back. We're just gonna, I want to warm up with something else now. So, yeah, I applied, and I didn't think my app was that good, honestly. Like, I just kind of did it, and I was like, I'm not gonna get in, but you know what? I just want to try. I think trying is so much better. It's just, like, nice to be able to be like, yeah, I tried. So I did. And then I got in. Like, the cast reveal was going on. They were, like, revealing all the tribe names and stuff. And the theme for the first one was all the little, like, stake legendaries. So it was, Qianpao, Woqian, Qiyu, and Tinglu. So I was like, wow. And I remember wanting to be on Qiyu because I used that guy a little bit more. But I also used Woqian. So I was like, if I'm not on Qiyu, I want to be on Woqian. So Chi was the first one that got, like, cast revealed and stuff. Can't talk. Basically, anyone can get in, yes. You just have to apply, and then, like, the mods obviously decide Cause yeah, I've seen one season of Survivor. I'm not very good at Pokemon, and I got in. So it's like, yeah, it really just depends on like your personality and like how you sell yourself. I guess I just had a good enough personality, or I don't know. Yeah, newbies are fun to watch because they don't know what they're doing. But yeah, oh my goodness, thank you for the followed up, Red. I wish I knew how to draw. Like, I don't even know what I want to draw. Maybe I should draw a girl, because girls are easier to draw for me. But yeah, so I got in, and I was like, wow, so cool. So I remember my very first tribe was Wo-Chan, and I also remember my specific casting. Like, everyone had like a little bit thing that they got when they were casted. So mine was about the Musketeers, but there were like the Musketeers, so I thought that was funny. Draw a robot? I can draw a robot. Hold on. Let's draw a robot. Beep, beep, beep. This is a robot. This is my robot. Here's a hi Mia. Okay, this is my robot. Thank you for the request. This is robot. Anyway, so yeah. I got in and I was like, slay. And I remember that weekend I was going back to college because my friend's birthday was happening and I was like, I gotta celebrate. Draw Annie from AOT. That's a good one. That is a good one. I totally could. Totally could. We'll see about it. Let me warm up first. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the follow. But yeah. I need to... What is the crown on the left of your name? Oh, I think that means subbed with Prime. For Soph. Yeah, that means that they subbed with Prime. Hold on, I need to take a bite of my yogurt. I'm so hungry. Thank you. Thank you, Mia. Okay. Tarantula person. I shall not. I know some people who are not big fans of spiders, so I shall not. Is that like even where do elbows rest? They're like right here, I think. Yeah, elbows are like right here, at least on girls. I don't know about guys. I've never seen a guy in my entire life, you know? I don't know what men look like. So yeah. Anyways, Wo-Chan, first tribe. I remember joining and we were all like, you know, being casted, and like I remember I specifically remember making like a D's nuts joke. That's like the first thing I remember. Okay, thank you for the bonk, I guess. Hi, Torin. I specifically remember making D's nuts jokes, and I think that won the heart of Jerry T. I love Jerry T. I remember specifically, bro was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna start dying of laughter," and I was like, "Really? From a D's nuts joke? Like, they're not that funny. They're just like funny, but they're not that funny." But I was like, okay, whatever. You know what? I could use some allies. So yeah, it is Jerry. So yeah. And then we didn't have a VC, so I remember going like, guys, we should play Jackbox, because that's all I have. I have all of the Jackbox packs. So I'm like, oh, okay, Wanra, you don't stay up too long, Wanra. It's a school night, Wanra. Don't stay up too long. But yeah, so I remember it was, I was like, you know, it was spring break also, actually. That's another thing. It was spring break, and I was like, oh, guys, we should totally play Jackbox. And we never actually did, because not enough people were online, and I'm really sad. But I remember specifically, like, we didn't have a VC, and I was like, can we get a VC? I want a voice channel. I want to play games with these fellas. So we got one, and I hopped in, and we were just, like, vibing. We were just talking, and it was, like, so fun. I really loved my tribe. I really loved all the people that were there. I cannot fucking draw men. I can't draw hands. Art is hard. Like, art is hard. It was spring break. It wasn't a holiday. It was just, like, spring break. That's all. Can I, like... Ugh, dude. Why are hands so hard? Why are hands so hard? I don't even know if I, like, can draw. I can't draw. Let's just, let's draw a girl. Oh, yeah. Pretty much Easter break. Pretty much, yeah. I'm just gonna, like, woo. Look at me go. Look at me go. Do you think I can make a drawing out of like nothing like this? Like one line drawing. Give her hair. Here, give her eyes. And a nose. And then we'll give her like a neck. Look at how pretty she is, guys. Let me draw Fish Girl. Fish Girl is pretty. I do love Fish Girl. We can draw Fish Girl. Okay. So yeah, Wo-Chien, very fun. I loved it. It was so exciting, so fun. Personified mental illness. So true. But yeah, I also remember for the challenge, I was heading back and I didn't really have much time. I was like, oh guys, I don't even know how much time I'm gonna have, because I didn't actually know that challenges lasted like 24 hours, which was super helpful. Loved that. So I was like kind of scared that I wasn't gonna be able to like try super hard. But I ended up being able to do like the scavenger hunt. That's basically the one that I worked on the most. Because I was like, okay, I can go out, I can go take pictures of like stores and stuff downtown, like it's not that hard. So I did that, and I remember the second day when like the party and stuff was gone, I was like, oh, okay, you know, I can actually go and do things now. So I like played a bunch of the games, like I reinstalled Fall Guys, because that was one of the things. No, they weren't IRL. The first one was basically like, there was a list of a bunch of different like challenges, and you just had to do as many as you could. So one of the ones the only IRL one was scavenger hunt, and it was just you had to take pictures of certain things. So it was like 5 fast food places, there was like an Animal Crossing sign, just a sign, there was like Pokemon merch, there was just like a bunch of stuff. So yeah, I did that one because I was able to and I was out. So yeah, and then the other ones were usually like things that like games you could play and stuff. So there was like Tetris, there was like I can't fucking draw. This is such a bad like first introduction of all my art because I'm like not sure what to draw. So it's like a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's see if we can fix her face. She's got a weird face. That's a cuter face. Yeah, it's cuter. Give her shark teeth. Yeah, so most of the challenges were online, and I totally just like did everything that I could while I was out. And then the second day I was like, you know what, I can do some more. So I just did everything I could. And I remember we were like scrambling. We were like struggling to do this. Because like, I don't know, for some reason we felt like everything we were doing was just not enough. So we were like, oh yeah, like city life kind of does help. I was able to do that really easily. The only problem is it was really cold and I was freezing, so I didn't enjoy it. I wonder if I should give her a high ponytail actually. Hold on. I always draw her with a low ponytail. Should I draw her with a high ponytail? I should. I'm gonna do it. Oh, should I give her like... No, she looks weird with twin tails. I can give her buns. I'm gonna give her a high ponytail, I think. She might look cute with it. It doesn't hurt. I want to, like, you know, draw something different. So let's just give her a high ponytail. Yeah, because Zaddy didn't contribute. Space buns? You wanted to have space buns? Really? You really wanted to have space buns? I don't know. For some reason, she doesn't look like a space bun girl to me. Mohawk? No! I'll give her a high ponytail. I've never drawn her with a high ponytail before. So we'll do that. We'll just, like, make her look crazy. Because she's a crazy fella. This doesn't even look like her. Oh well, it's fine. Well, I should also give her a different outfit. Ooh, I should. I usually just draw her in, like, a bra. Like, I just give her, like, massive tits, and then, like, pants. That's usually what she looks like. Okay. I'm drawing my OC. My OC Zanette. She's a fish girl. Somebody requested to draw fish girl, so I'm drawing her. Yeah. Hold on, I need a sip of water. 1 second. Hydrate or dihydrate, kids. Hydrate or dihydrate. Anyways, so yeah, we absolutely swept that first challenge, by the way. It was crazy, it was wild. Dihydrate. I don't know what outfit to give her. What should I give her? I could open up Pinterest and try to like look for a cute outfit idea, actually. because I don't really know what to draw for her. Let's see. Or I can just like wing it. I love how the minute I open up Pinterest, it is like just outfits. Like they know exactly. Like it's just art references and outfits. It's so funny. What should I give her, dude? Oh, that's actually a really cute outfit. Hold on. I just found this like adorable pair of pants that I'm gonna totally take a screenshot of. Give me a second. Oops. Don't mind that. I'm taking it. I'll show you guys the pants actually. Ah! Hold on. Ah! Hold on. I need to show you guys how cool these pants look. Because I'm gonna draw her in these. Look at these! Look how cool they are! Oh, hi, Delilah! I'll give her a pearl necklace. That's a good idea. But look at these fucking pants. They're so cool. Okay, let me put it like over onto this tab. And then I will open back up my screen. Okay. I'm up! What? Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. I need to connect it again. It crashed. Hold on. Let me connect. Musky. Allow. Always. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're back. Yippee! Cool. You have to go? Okay, bye, Nutbread. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, I'm totally drawing her in those pants, though. Is it Lesbian Visibility Day today? Really? Oh my god. You guys, I can see you guys. That's so crazy. Let me draw her a pearl necklace. I think she'd look good in a pearl necklace. Yeah, is it? I didn't even know it was. Okay. Gotta give her, like, massive boobs, by the way, because she's got, like, massive rack. So yeah. Anyways, basically, we swept the challenge. Like, I think we're the only team that had we had triple digits in terms of our score. Like, we were fucking crazy. Like, we were just so crazy. So we were, like, worried about nothing, because I remember, like, a few minutes before the, like, challenge was, like, due, we were, like, scrambling. We were, like, trying to get as much as we could. I played Pokemon Showdown for the first time, and, like, it was just so crazy. And, like, we just, like, completely swept. Like, we had nothing to worry about. So, like, the very first night, like, we were just vibing. We had nothing to do. We didn't have to go to Tribal. We were just vibing. It was so cool. So, Wanra. So it was literally just such a, like, fun moment. I wonder what outfit I should, like, what top I should give her that would go good with those pants, because those are some really cute pants. Give her, like, a low neck top. You know what? We'll figure it out. She's gonna look very different. Boobies. So true! Okay. So yeah. Basically, we were vibing. We were doing so good. The aunt from Big Hero 6! Not her. So we were just, like, vibing and stuff. And it was so cool. Tinglu Jimba goes snowboarding. So yeah, it was very fun, and we just vibed. I don't think we ever played Jackbox on Wotian as much as I wanted to. There was just never enough people online. So we were just vibing, and then the next challenge, we also, I think, won that one. So the next challenge for me was, I believe it was, like, either the Cyphers one or it was the Classes one. I don't remember the, like, order of shit, okay? I'm not good at that. But I just remember, we just had fun, and we would just vibe. And I remember specifically with Jerry T, literally, he showed me his gaslighting playlist, and I was like, I love this guy. Like, he's such a funny little goober. So funny. Oh, yeah, Classes were first. Okay. So, I can't remember if we actually won the Classes one or not. We might not have. Jordan, I'm not exploded. Don't explode me. Hi, Jordan. Very nice to see you. Should I give her, like... Muskie, can you draw Dro? Who's Joe? I don't know who Joe is. Oh my god, who is Joe? I'd give her, like, a tight-fitting top. Oh no, I can't believe I got Joe Mama'd. What a sad day. I am so incredibly sad right now. I got so mamaed. Okay. Can't fucking draw shit. Rainbow coffee? I've never had rainbow coffee. Huh? Betty was 22nd, so we lost on the 3rd challenge. Okay, I don't remember the order. It's fine. I'm just gonna talk about it in the way that I remember it. So, basically, one of the challenges we did was, like, all of the different classes. Okay, we didn't. That's fine. I'm just gonna talk about it anyways, because why not? Oh my god, hello. Nice to meet you. But yeah. So the one it was basically all the classes from the new Pokemon game. I can't remember them all. It was like science, math, art, language, but I don't even know if language was one of them. Gym. There was a lot. But basically there was the categories, and you had to pick somebody to do one of the categories, and you could only do one. And so, hold on, I'm trying to figure out like anatomy and shit. So I remember seeing art, and I was like, guys, you have to let me do art. Like, this is what I do. This is what I've been talking about this entire game so far. Let me do art. So I was like, okay, art. Oh, history was one of them, yeah. So I was like, let me do art. And basically the art challenge was one of the mods would draw like famous art pieces. Oh yeah, Pichu has 30 seconds above me. Can you believe that? That was like really close. But yeah, basically for art, you had to try to guess famous drawings, but they were like poorly drawn in MS Paint. So I was like, I got this. Like I know all the famous arts. So I was like, I'm totally gonna slay this one. So I got it and I did it. And there was only one that gave me trouble because it looked kind of like off to me. But honestly, other than that, like I did fine. I did it in 2 minutes. I think I did it in 2 minutes. It was like belly button wear. Give me a second, Sky. We're sketching. We're not even there yet. It's literally just a sketch. Hold on. Give her a little belly button, I guess. Where would her belly button go? Somewhere over there. We'll figure it out. It's a sketch. But yeah. The Mona Lisa was weird. I agree, Wanra. I knew who it was because it was the only, like, girl. It was the only one that would have been Mona Lisa, but I agree because it looked nothing like her. So I do agree with that. But I personally, that one's not the one I had trouble with. For some reason, I couldn't remember the name of the Son of Man. So that one took me a while to do, but that's fine. Where is, like over here or something like that. Okay. So, I don't even know how to pose women. What do women look like? I've never seen a woman before. It's like layered or something like that. It's fine, just a sketch. We're just gonna lay it out. So yeah, I did it in like maybe 2 minutes or something like that. Whatever I did it 30 seconds faster than Pichu, who came in second. So I was like, wow, that's really close. So I won. I got first place, but we did end up losing that challenge just overall. So that was like the first tribal we had to go to. And I also did Wanra. I had all of the famous paintings just so I could get all the names right. Because I knew them all. Like, I know famous paintings. Like, I know them. But I wanted to make sure that I got all the thes and stuff right, because that's like the hardest part. So, yeah. I was just too good. I was too fast. I don't know. And I could have actually done it faster. The only reason I didn't is because I reformatted it all. Because a crossbody bag, you're so right. You're so right. Here, let's just like shove it on there. I don't know how bags look, so we're just gonna shove that there for now. Just to know that there is something that we want to be here. Just for now. Just so we know. You are a fashionista. Oh, you did it at school? I did it in my dorm, so I was, like, fine. I don't know if I want to draw a full body. I kind of don't, to be honest, so we're not gonna. You know what? Who says I have to draw a full body? Nobody. Nobody can tell me what to do, so I'm gonna just draw this much, because this is just a fun little thing. Bye, Mudkip! Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Okay. So, yeah. That was fun. It was a fun challenge, but that was the first tribal we had to go to, which was, like, hard. Should I, like, even bother with hands? Do I even bother with them? Should, like, put her hand here and then, like, woo. No, I'm not even gonna. This is just gonna be a nice, easy day for Kawaii Muskie. I'm not even gonna, like, bother with, difficult things to draw because I don't need to. I won and I can do what I want. So Kawaii Muskie is gonna take it easy. Look at that. Wow, so cool, so amazing. I want to put something on her shirt, but I don't know, like, what. Davi might have been the first person to ever say I'm literally kawaii musky. Really? He totally might have been. Like, yeah. Easy day for kawaii musky, we'll see. That would be funny if Davi was the first person who did. But yeah. Anyways. Very fun, very fun. Oh, she looks really weird from this angle. Let's fix that up a little bit. So yeah. We went to Tribal and oh, Jaws is so smart. You're right. Let's just write Jaws. Okay, cool. You're so amazing, Sky. You're so amazing. So we ended up having to go to Tribal Council, which basically is the thing where you have to eliminate somebody. And I thought I was fine. But this one little boy, TP, was gunning for me. I was like, what did I do? Because this bro wanted me out so badly. And I was like, oh my god, okay, interesting. Interesting turn of events. So TP voted. TP was such an interesting guy. He was like socially awkward and I was like, I can relate, so am I. So I remember just like talking to him about stuff and I was like, yeah, TP, you know what? I am too. Like, I know I sound confident, but I'm literally just like online. I know how to project my voice and I have a good mic. Like, that's literally all I have. So there's really not much confidence in here. So yeah, we talked to him and we actually were gonna vote him out. But then this one girl, Betty, she was not feeling good and she basically ended up throwing up and she wanted us to vote her out because she wasn't feeling well. And remember when TP said Sunder had a bad mic? I don't remember that. That's funny. But yeah, so we really didn't want to vote her out, but she threw up and was like, oh, thank you so much for the follow? For the follow? Who said it? Who did it? Hayes. Oh, hi, Hayes. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, TP was gonna go home, but because Betty wasn't feeling good, she asked to be voted out for her like physical health. And so we were like, we're gonna respect that because personally I know what that's like. I've been to the hospital because I threw up and I didn't want that to happen to her. So I was like, you know what? I understand. I'm sorry it had to come to this, but we voted her out, and that was the only time we had to vote someone out during the first tribe. So then we had another challenge, and I might be remembering this out of order because it was a while ago. The funny thing about you getting targeted at all is that it probably happened because TP was new. Really? That's funny. Yeah, I don't know why TP was going after me. I think it was just because I got first place in challenges. So TP was like, oh, she's a threat. But, like, we need a threat. We need to win. So in the first stage, like, you don't vote out your threats. TP wasn't new. Okay, oh, hi. Thank you for the follow. I can't read the name. What does it say? Sad Kool-Aid. Thank you. TP's played before? No way. I don't know if, I don't know what the TP stands for. Oh, it's Kool-Aid. Cool. TP, like, his entrance thing was a toilet paper reference, but I don't actually know what the TP stands for. But, yeah. So the other challenge that I did good on was, like, a bunch of different puzzles. I did the word search in under 30 minutes. I cannot believe that. Like, okay, this word search. Good night, Wanra. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I love you, Wanra. So, okay, this word search was literally, like, so crazy. I would show it to you guys, but it's like, I'll show it to you in my Discord server. Join my Discord server, by the way. If you do exclamation Discord, I think, or something like that, you'll get my Discord. Join it. Join my Discord server. But I'll, like, post it in there because I don't really want to go look through it for, Oh my god, thank you! Thank you for the sub! Is it really not a command? Okay, maybe I'm really bad at this. Okay, yeah, no, maybe... What is the command? You'll not join my Discord server? Hold on. Do I not have a command? I definitely do. I definitely have a command, but I guess it's not that. That's fine. That's okay. If anyone wants to drop the Kawaii Muskie server link... Actually, I don't know if anyone can. It's in my bio. What the fuck is it? Okay, I'll work on the command. I'll add that to the list of shit that I need to do. Because apparently I don't have a command, which is weird. Oh, can you not drop? Oh, really? You can't drop the link? It doesn't work. Hold on. Hold on. Discord, please don't Discord, please don't open up on my other computer. Woo! Discord, no! Woo! Please! Please! Don't dox me, please! 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 Currently unfriending Kawaii Muskie on Discord. Hold on. Quiz! Hello, Quiz! Okay, there we go. Please let me connect. It's here. Please. Oh! Every time I tab out, it does the weird thing. Give me a second again. Hold on. Okay. It's not like it doesn't take too long to connect. Like, I literally just have to press connect. For some reason, it's just stupid. Okay, it should be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, and then that, and then drawing. Okay, now let me get my Discord link because I don't know. Huh? Wait, view profile. Give me my Discord about me. Where's my about me? Ah! Hold on. Hold on. I'm working on it. Did you get an ad break? Okay, perfect. You know what? This is the perfect time to drop the link. Hold on. Boop. There is the stream. Yippee! Yippee! There's the stream. I mean, not the stream. The, Discord. You are a local legend, Quiz. I haven't even gotten to the Fido talk yet, so we're not even, like, there. Why can't I draw? Literally, why can't I draw? Okay. These are all people from the server, Sky. These are all people from the server. Most of them are people I played with, too. But yeah, so where was I? So basically, I did a word search. I did under 30 minutes. I got really lucky because I just happened to guess the words that were correct. It was like a really long and like really big word search, and there was like over 20 possible words, but only 7 that were actually used. So it was a really like long one, but I genuinely just got lucky. Don't feel replaced, Sky. You're an OG. You are an OG. I literally got lucky with that one. And basically, oh my God. Welcome to the, are you promoting Cool Viber? You cannot be promoting Cool Viber. My God. It's fine. I don't care. It's okay. It's kind of funny. But yeah. Where was I? So I did that one, and I think we actually did win the the puzzles challenge and all that. So yeah, I think that was all of the challenges from Wo-Chan. I do remember specifically for the sports one, this one guy, K-Ham, got like 30K steps. What? Like, so many steps. It might have even been more than 30K. I don't know. He had like a ton of steps. Also, Tinglu like lost every challenge, which was funny. That's what Mia's referencing because Mia was on Tinglu. So Wo-Chan, literally 40K. Oh my God. Jeez. Yeah, so Wo-Chan was like literally the best because we just killed every challenge we did. And we were like all vibes. However, there was the fated day of a swap. Apparently, they do this funny little thing where they swap the tribes, and they swapped after like I think 3 challenges or something like that. And so we swapped. Actually, hold on, before we swap, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Wo-Chan just so I can like, you know, get all of it out of my system. So basically, there was also these things called Gimmighoul coin hunts. And Gimmighoul is a Pokemon in Scarlet Violet where you have to get 1,000 coins to like, you know, evolve it. It's a whole process. Basically, you find hidden ones. You find them. They're hidden around the world, and there's 1,000 of them, and you want 1,000 of them. So that's like really the big takeaway. So that was like actually the don't say. I will not say that word. Okay, Delilah. I shall not say that word. That's a pretty easy one, but. So yeah, there was these things called Gimmighoul coins, and so they were hidden all over the server. There was different like hints and stuff all over the server for people to try to find. So, who placed 12th? Oh, I can't say it. I can't say his name. Olberding. Olberding did. What's the guy's name from the show You? I don't... Stop. I can't say the name. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I can't say that name, sadly, because you do have the... You have the word I can't say in your name. That's such a random word to, like, not let me say. But, yeah. So anyways, basically there was coin hunts and stuff. Cheese, I'll call you Cheese, I got you. Who are all the helpers? Stop. Stop. You guys are being evil. Okay, so yeah, and coin hunts were fun because, like, basically you could buy advantages with these coins, and every swap the prices would, like, go up by, I think, like 2. So that was a whole thing in of itself. By the end of the first tribe, I didn't get a single coin. I was able to find them all, but I wasn't able to claim them fast enough, so somebody else had gotten them. So we were like, oh, okay, we got some tryhards. We got some tryhards searching for coins already. It's crazy. And I didn't really understand it because, you know, I, like, didn't, you will buy me nitro? I do already have nitro. For another month? Delilah, can I get back to you in about 2 minutes with that? I can say, oh, I can say the president. It's Mr. Biden. President Biden is the president. Now you have to buy me nitro. Ha ha, ha ha ha. President Biden. Ha ha. Anyways. I found there was 3 puzzles within the first, I can't do the full name! Jonathan Biden. So I found all 3 of them, but I wasn't able to claim them. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And that was a whole thing. We were, like, trying to figure out who had them, and I had my speculations. Anyways, I was on Sid. Oh yeah, I was on this one guy's tribe who's really good at puzzles, so I know he got a few of them. I think he got 2. TP got 1, I'm pretty sure. It was rare to go for the coin hunt. So yeah, that was pretty much all that happened on Wo-Chien. The only other thing I specifically remember is we would react with Woted, because it was like Wo-Chien and, like, goated, so woted, like, we reacted with that. Like, we had so much pride. It was so funny. Literally, we just, like, always reacted with it, and we were just such a prideful tribe, and, like, we didn't really care or anything. It was just kind of funny, and that kind of ended up being our downfall, because everyone just knew of us as, like, these, like, entitled bitches, and we, like, wouldn't shut up, which I didn't even think about. I was personally just having fun, and I'm sure everyone else was, so that was, like, a huge downside for everybody, but RIP. So now we're on to must do whatever you do. Okay, well, 5 minutes has most definitely been up by now, right? Like, I can say it now. It's just I can't say it for 5 minutes, so if you're good enough, you can get an idol 3/4 of the time. True statistic. Fido sweep. Yes, Fido! Alright, so let me tell you about the swap to Fido. First, I will take a bite of my yogurt. You guys have to remind me to keep eating my yogurt because I keep forgetting it's there, so we're gonna take a bite of yogurt. Oh god. God damn it! So... okay. You know what? Well, there was a tribe that I have mentioned before that I joined. And this specific tribe was based off of a little dog. Yeah, it's a Pokemon, Sky. It's a Pokemon. If you look it up, it's super cute. So, the second swap, basically... just look it up, Sky. Look up these Pokemon. So basically, the second swap was based off of, like, 3 dogs from the new Pokemon game. So, there was Blank, Mastiff, and Grievard. Is there no angry emotes? Let me see. I have this one, if I can press enter. I have this one, and I also have, I think this one is like a pretty angry one. It does look like that, doesn't it? It's super cute. I really like it. So that was the first swap. And I remember that day, actually, fun little Kawaii Muskie story. I was getting followed at the mall. I was with my friends, and we were at the mall because we wanted to pick an outfit to go to a party that we were gonna go to, I think that weekend. So we were shopping and stuff, and there was this dude. Is this girl from Monster Prom? Hi, Sunder! It's not, Sunder. This is my OC. I'll show you. Do I have a... Fuck, I have to open up Discord for it. Hold on. Give me a second. I don't want to dox myself, just in case. I don't think I would, but let me get you the reference for her, because she's so cute! Okay, copy image, and then I'll go back here, and then I can switch back to drawing. There we go, I'm so good at this. Oh, oops. Wait, why is it on Discord? Why is it on Huh? Huh? What? Wait. Ah! What's happening? Hold on. Wait. There we go. Okay. I think I was fine. I should have been fine. It's fine. So, this is, let me show you guys. This is my OC. This is my OC. Look at her. She's so pixelated. Look at her nose. Look at her eye. This is my OC. Her name is Zanette. She's a little fish lady. She's crazy and wild. So yeah, I'm basically drawing her because that smile. She crazy, bro. She crazy. So yeah, I was requested to draw her, so I am drawing her. And I do love her. She's so silly and pretty. I love her. I give her a kiss. Hold on. Mwah. There we go. Anyways, let me go back to it. Oops, that is not it. Oh my god, thank you for the sub! I love you, Mia. She's jacked. I know! I fucking love jacked women. She is like so attractive. I'm so attractive to a creator I've made. She needs gills. I know. I've only given her like these things. I don't really know what else to give her, like if I did like fucking that. I don't really know. I'll figure it out. Thank you. I appreciate it. That is Delilah, did he tell you that? Give you neck gills like that? I guess I could actually, you're right. I could totally do that. Okay, I can actually say Joe again. I can say Joe now, because it's been 5 minutes. Yeah, that's funny. Anyways, I was getting followed at the mall from this creepy guy. Literally, oh my god, Mia! Mia, you're crazy! Thank you! Mia! Oh my god, thank you for the sub, guys! Jeez, oh my god, thank you! Aww. I love this. The people who got the subs. So true. Who got them? Let's see. So Sky, Torin. Trouble Clefable. Walrus is here. Prizzy's here. Prizzy's in the chat. Prizzy, say hello. Fucking Prizzy. It's crazy. Okay, anyways. So the tribe that I'm not allowed to name for 5 minutes is the one I got swapped into. That day, I was literally, oh, hi, Sid. I was literally getting stalked at the mall, and I remember telling Wo-Chien, I was like, hey guys, I'm not having a good day. I basically got stalked, so if I can sit out this next challenge, that'd be great. And I didn't even get to because we swapped, which sucked. So I had to go meet all these new people. I was with, the only person that I was with before was TP, which if you remember, TP was gunning for me. TP wanted me out. So I was like, I'm screwed. This is awful. What am I supposed to do if TP is on my tribe? So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm out. Like, and then there was 2 people from Chi Yu that were also on that tribe, which was like the second best. So I was like, okay, I'm dead. I'm gone. This is like the worst. This is the end of me. It's too late. It's late. It's too late. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna try to make friends. So I remember being like, hi guys, I'm kind of not having a good day, to be honest, but I would love to, we were the best, you're right. Insert tribe that I can't say was the best. I just told everyone, I was like, hey guys, I'm not really having a good day. I got stalked at the mall, but I would love to just like talk. So I remember we had 2 different VCs on 2 different nights. One was with Quiz and Pilot. Quiz is in chat right now. And so we literally just vibed. We were just like, hi, nice to meet you, all that stuff. We got it all over with, you know how it is. All that fun stuff. Quiz sweep. So yeah, we were literally just talking and I loved it. And then the second day, Muskie's stream is better than Zach. I love that. I'm so glad that my streams are better. Maybe I should run belly button piercing. Okay. There. I don't know how to draw belly button piercings, but we'll like just do that. All of this happened at 5 a.m. for you, dude. No, okay, that makes so much sense. Yeah. It was just like, I think 7 p.m. or something for me, but I was obviously like not having a good day. Your exit interview was gas. Yeah, so I remember we just kind of vibed, and it was like, I don't remember anything specific from that. We were just kind of hanging out, which was fun. I loved that. I love hanging out. And then we, on the second day, I hung out with Mia, who's in the chat, and is fucking crazy for gifting all these people subs. And with Quack, who is not in the chat, but I do love Quack. You should draw Sky! Go, go, go! Oh my god, Cheese. Hello, Cheese. Hold on, I gotta do this, like, hard little line. Should I just do it in, like... Yeah. We're not gonna go too crazy with this drawing. Like, I just kind of want to... Like, we're just gonna vibe. Like, this is, like, a fun little... Oh my god, you're gift one leader. Look at you. You're so crazy. Hold on, I have to take a bite of my yogurt. You guys aren't reminding me. You have to remind me to eat my yogurt. Okay, hold on. I'll eat my yogurt. 1 second. Okay. I also need water because this yogurt... Oh, I know the flavor. I will. Don't worry. You can say fuck. My Chobani is a coffee brownie bliss. The coffee is great. The brownie is kind of like not good. Oh, I love that, Mia. Thank you. Yeah, you can say anything in chat except for slurs. Don't say slurs because you're not cool if you say slurs. I've had people try to say slurs and I yell at them because it's not funny. Yogurt bite. I already did. Thank you, Quiz. Your yogurt timer wasn't done yet. I'm kidding, guys. Like, I'm responsible enough to eat my own yogurt. I got this. But yeah, anyways. Insert tribe that I'm not allowed to name. She's on my Yota liquor. Iconic. So that was such a fun night. And then the second night I talked to Mia and SmORGon winner. Oh god, what now? Okay, can I say team? I can say team, right? I can say team. That's easy. That's an easy one. I can just say team. So the team that I was on, you guys are making this so hard for me with that. No, it's funny. I actually really love this. It gives me like a little bit of a challenge to do this. So I can say Fido now. Yay! So yeah, I was just vibing with Quack and Mia the second night. And then I love shock humor. For example, I'm literally Coin Muskie. It says don't... Oh, Sid, basically, when you redeem that one, you can tell me what word not to say for 5 minutes. So the blank is like, you say it after. Like, you redeem it, and then you say it. So Sky said the other word for team, so that's why I can't say team. But I can say team, I just can't say the other word. But yeah. So, I don't remember much from Fido at first. Oh, you said team too? I didn't see that. When did you say? Oh, you also said that. Okay, you know what? No, that doesn't count. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't. Oh, you did? No. Okay, we're starting now. No. Okay, listen. 10 minutes. 10 minutes I won't say either, okay? Sky. For 10 minutes, I won't say either. Because I didn't see it. I didn't see it! No! I didn't see it. Okay, 15. Do you want me to say it for 15 minutes? 15? Do you want 15? How long? No! How long do you guys want me to... 20? Okay, I'll do 20. Okay, 20 minutes I won't say either of those words. You guys are so evil. Okay, anyways. On the cooperative arrangement that I was assigned to, I vibed with both. Basically, first day was Quist and Pilot. Second day was, say group, squad. It's fine, I'll figure it out. So yeah, we vibed. It was fun. And we did challenges. I remember one of the challenges we did was wavelength. So basically we had a clue and we had to... No, we had a percentage. We had a percentage and it was like, oh god, what now, Pichu? What? Pichu, what? That's, oh my god, okay. Wow. That's a, okay. I'm gonna have to, like, actually think about what I say. Alright. Anyways. Don't ban that, please don't. You're not even gonna let me talk. Okay, anyways. We did a challenge. We did wavelength, and, it was basically, oh my god, please, no. You guys are evil. You guys are crazed. So, basically for that one, you would have something where it was like, I came for Quinky's praise, but you have to leave. Someone clip it when she gets the best blank on, yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by, Quiz. Okay, so, for wavelength, it was basically, it's like that one Jackbox game, and you have like, I did? Wait, did I? God damn it. Wait, what do I do now? What do I do if I mess up? I don't know what. That's not fair. You give me such a hard one. Oh, okay. Oops. What do I do? 15 minutes? God damn it. You died in the challenge. You died in 20 minutes. Okay, let me like really, I'm not even gonna be able to concentrate on drawing because I'm gonna have to spend all my time thinking about what I'm saying. Anyways, wavelength is basically, you have a clue. For example, I almost said it again. For example, hot and cold, and then you could have a percentage. So you could have, oh god, that's awful, Pichu. You could have 20%. I did not. No, I didn't. I literally did not. I swear I didn't. I was literally trying so hard not to say it. I swear I didn't. No, there's no way I said it. There's no way I said it. No, you're gaslighting me. You're literally gaslighting me. There's no way I said it. No. God damn it! Ah! Okay, this is a hard one. I can't do that word. That's not fair. You guys are mean. You're bullies. You're bullying me. You're bullying me IRL. Conjunctions are hard. You're trying. Yeah, you can change it to something else, Pichu. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Something that isn't a word that I say all the time that I will not realize that I say, because I will say so. Fuck, I cannot draw. Give me a second. Challenge? That's a good one. That's a good one. I won't say that one. Okay, starting now. I know I just said it, but I'm starting now. So one of the activities that we did, see, I just said so again. This is why I can't do so. When he enters the story, I have to say his name so you guys know who he is. Peaches is better. Well, how are you guys gonna know what his name is if I can't say? I can say it now, right? I can say it now because he hasn't entered the story yet. Okay, seared heart emoji. Okay, anyways. Just say your enemies. I'll just say my bromance. Yeah. Who that is with the name. Seared is we'll get to him, Sky. There's so much tea, Sky. There's so much. Let me finish off with the fellas. One, I can say challenge. I remember that. One challenge was wavelength. I did pretty okay with that one. I remember one of mine was like healthy, and I did like a Nutella snack pack. And then one of mine was like weather, and I did like fall weather. I did pretty good. Jacob had to be thrown. I did an okay one. And then the other one we did was actually also really fun. We teamed up with people on our tribe. It's been, has it been? No, it hasn't been 20 minutes. I haven't yet, Mudkip, because we spent so long criticizing me because I keep saying the banned words, so I haven't even been able to get there. Okay. Oh, that's, yeah, anyways. So, hi, Han! Hi! I love Han. Yeah, I kept messing up, so I haven't been able to talk, because I literally kept messing up. No, I don't want a punishment! Okay. So. See? I can't... Yeah, they're bullying me. They're literally bullying me. Anyways. I can't focus. I literally cannot focus on this drawing because I'm so focused on what I'm trying to say. Okay, so Han, there's a redeeming thing where for 5 minutes, I can't say a certain word. And so Pichu, I did make the reward. Pichu said that I couldn't say so. And I said so, like, 3 times because it's such a hard word. So we changed it to SmORG's name when he enters the story, so then I won't be able to say his name. But basically, they're banning me from talking. So, but it's only for 5 minutes. Yeah. Soph did that word, which I have to wait until an hour and 20 minutes in so that I can say that. Anyways, I need a drink of water because, my God. Okay, cool. Ah! No, my bottle cap! No! I dropped my bottle cap. Okay. So, anyways, one of the ones where there was like keywords and you had to give a clue. So I remember being partnered up with I can say your name, Sid. I'm allowed to say your name. It's just SmORG's name that I can't say. Oh God, what now? Oh God, what now? Oh my God, what now? Well, oh my God, stop! Oh my God! Oh my God, stop! 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 I'm gonna raise the price. I'm gonna raise the price. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. I'm gonna eat the yogurt. I'm going to raise the price of that. I swear to God. I can't raise it now. I have to raise it after stream, though. Why did my music stop playing? There we go. Okay, so what 6 words can I not say? Delilah. Delilah. Delilah, I will sit here and not talk for 5 minutes. I will sit here and not say a word. Do you want me to just draw? You know what? Okay. 5 minutes. I won't talk. I won't talk. 5 minutes, I am not talking. I don't love you. You're mean. I'm going on strike. I'm allowed to talk. I just have to be careful. I would love to complete the story, Pichu, but like so many of the words that I can't say are words that I say a lot. How am I going to talk? Oh, what? Oh! Oops. I'm allowed to say like! Sid, like is in the list of things I can say. I can say like. I double checked. I'm allowed to say like. God. When is 5 minutes over? Not only do you vote me out, but now you will let me. I know, I didn't even get to say Pichu's story. Oh, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy my suffering. A reward that enables a word. That's a good one. Did I? Stop. Stop. Fuck, that's also a word! Stop is also a word! I'm not talking. I'm not talking. For 5 minutes, we are going to sit here and we're going to listen to the music. I'm not talking. The only words I will say is I'm not talking. I am Angie, you're right. This is fun though. I'll be honest, this is really fun. No talk, I Angie. Haha, haha, ah, jump scare, haha. Delilah, maybe you should have saved. Maybe you should have saved for the free art. Did I say no? God damn it. You know what? I'm dead ass not talking. Starting now, I am not talking, okay? I'm not talking. You guys are gonna have to sit here and watch me draw until Delilah's things are done, okay? I'm gonna sit here until I don't even know. I'm sitting here, and when the time is up, then I will start talking again. My day was bad. Is Maya a word? Was Maya a word? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, you know what? I'm actually not talking. Like, I know I keep saying that. Dead ass, I'm not talking. Like, dead ass, I'm not saying a fucking word. Like, dead ass, I'm not talking. I'm not talking. Not talking, not talking, not talking. That's a good idea. I like that idea more. I am not your best friend. Friendship over. Can I talk? I want to talk. This isn't fair. Okay, the person who paid said I can talk, so I'm going to talk, and all of the bans are gone now. I'm going to talk. I am going to talk. I am talking. Jesus, I lost, like, people left because of that. You know that? Fine, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. People left because of you guys. People left because of you guys. You guys are mean. You guys are evil. Anyways, so, see, I'm saying so. See, there's so many words that I have to say. It's just how it works. I can't draw. Why can I not draw people's? Really? I can't say that? Okay, fine. So let me talk about Pichu. Basically, this guy, I partnered up with him for the one challenge where it was, yeah, so we had words that we wanted them to guess, and we had to give, like, 2-word hints, basically. So we did pretty good. We only got maybe, like, 2 or 3 wrong. We both did pretty good. I'm proud of us. So that was fun. And then, yeah, we won that challenge. So basically, on the group of people known as Fido, we hadn't lost a single challenge. Like, we were that good. So the only time that we had to go to tribal council, I'm allowed to say that word, by the way, because, yeah, it's different. It's a variation of the word, so I can say tribal. The only reason we had to... You guys were goated. Oh, yeah, I need to talk about that. So Mia and Quack, they got all of them correct. You know what? Fine. I won't say that word. I'll just say council. You guys want to be mean? You can. Fine. Mia and Quack were goated. They... Oh my god. I hate this. I literally hate this. They got all of them correct. Mia's hints are crazy. Like, you have no idea, guys. Mia's hints were fucking crazy. So we killed that challenge. We were fine. We literally just, like, vibed. No, don't leave. I like you. So, yeah. Also, fun little thing. Me, Quiz, and Pilot. We found a coin. I actually did find this coin right before I was gonna go to bed. In the pre-jury, by the way, pre-jury is the people who get out before the merge. So pre-jury all had a role called line of sight. And I was like, that's weird. Why do they have that? So whenever you found one, you had to, like, input it. If you typed the word, and if you were right, you would have gotten, like, a link to something, right? So I got one, and I was like, oh my god. So there was this challenge, and then actually a few minutes later, Quiz and Pilot come up to me saying that they found this coin and that we should solve it. So the coins are scattered around the server. There had been stuff in the channel descriptions. There have been stuff in, like, people's roles. There's been stuff in About Me's. People have changed the name of the bots. People have changed the name of some of the channels. It's just, like, they're just hidden. Like, all throughout, there's, like, you have to, like, look for it. And then once you find it, you put it into your, like, little channel. Like, you have a chat for yourself. So you put it in there and you try to solve it. So there's, like, mini challenges. So the one that I solved was called Line of Sight. And it was a puzzle where they were, like, Pokemon trainers. And you had to make it so that, they were like looking at every space, but they weren't looking at each other. So it was just a puzzle, basically. And oh my god. So Quiz and Pilot come to me and they're like, so we have this puzzle we found. And I was like, okay, well, technically I found it, but you know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna tell them that. So I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, we should work on this. So we made an alliance and we were like, we're gonna work on this. So it was a school night and I needed to go to bed, but I was like, I want this coin. Isn't that just lights out? What do you mean lights out? I don't know what you're talking about. Also, I need to take a bite of my yogurt, so hold on. I've barely even, like, eaten this yogurt. The puzzle lights out. I don't remember that one. I'm eating it slowly, Sophia. Common puzzle type? Maybe. I haven't heard of it. But yeah, it was just, you had to cover, there was an entire board, and you had to place down, like, trainers, and they had to look at, thank you, Mia. They had to look at every tile, basically. And then, yeah, it was a fish special. And there were certain trees that had a number, so it was like, if the number was 2, you could only put 2 trainers on that tree, and you couldn't put any more or any less. So there was all these different rules, but the basic thing was you wanted every square to be, like, seen by someone, and you wanted to make sure that they weren't looking at each other. So that took forever. Oh my god, it took hours. We were up till 3 a.m. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so crazy. And I can't fucking draw eyes. Why can't I draw? What if I just, like, give up? You know, what if I just gave up? I don't know how to draw. But it's fine. I don't really care. Wait. Good enough, I guess. Okay, no spoilers, Sophia. No spoilers for the 3 a.m. calls, okay? So, anyways, I don't like this drawing. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. I just really don't like this drawing. Like, it's not my best work. I don't have a reference, so that's why it doesn't look good. Maybe I should just start coloring. You know what? Let's just start coloring. I think that's what we're missing. I'm just gonna start coloring because nobody can stop me. No one can stop me from just coloring. Because I like coloring. Coloring is fun, so I'm going to do it. And I don't really like this drawing, so we're just gonna like have fun with it. As reparations for my crimes and you being a good sport. Yeah? Wait, foreshadowing? Oh, you're right. It is a foreshadow. You're right. Did it not appear on stream? What did you do? I didn't see anything appear. What did you do? Oh, you resubbed. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the resub. I didn't see it appear. That's annoying. I think it totally should. Whatever you say, John. Thank you, Deli. Thank you. So yeah. Anyways, we stayed up doing this, and these were the two people, remember, that I talked to first. Like, on this entire 20 minutes. Okay, on this entire tribe, I can say it now. On this entire tribe, these two people, Pilot and Quist, were the first people I talked to. So we were like, all right, cool. We're going to work on this. So cool. And so we did, and it took forever. We had to redo it so many times. We ended up with, like, it was like copy of copy of copy of copy. Like, there were so many copies because we kept messing it up, and we couldn't figure out what it was. So we were literally redoing it for so long, and it took forever. And after so long, we finally solved it. And so we were like, okay, so who wants to try to claim this one, right? Because only one person can claim a coin from each tribe. So both of them were just kind of like, eh. So I was like, I mean, I kind of want it. Like, I wasn't even trying to, like, hide it. I was like, can I have it? I know you could have, Tink. I know. But it's fine. It's okay. Should have went to Mia. She would have. You're right. You're so right. Let me get the shading color, please. Can I have the shading color? Thank you. You're so right. Yeah, I don't really like this drawing, but who cares? I'm going to just have fun with it, and you guys are gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry that this isn't a good drawing, but oh well. Yeah, I didn't know you very well though, Pichu. Okay, I appreciate it, Sophia, but also I have done better, so I'm a little embarrassed, but thank you. So yeah. Anyways, we ended up staying up, and we solved it, and they weren't really, like, adamant on claiming it, so I was like, okay, I'll take it. So they let me have it. So I was like, cool, I have a coin now. So that was the first coin that I found. And I was like, slay. Basically, we did it with everyone, and I was like, we're gonna keep secret about this, obviously. So I was like, okay. That was fun. And then we did find the other coins, but other people had already claimed it, which, this is because this is just my, like, basic sketchbook. So I just have, like, a bunch of random stuff here, like, literally just, like, random stuff. Like, this is not anything. I just come here to just draw. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I later found out that Mia and Quack both had the other 2 coins? I don't know if there were 3 or 2. Why a gray background? Okay, so that actually, when you have a white background, sometimes it kind of makes it harder to draw with certain colors, because it'll look whiter. So when you use white for certain colors, you don't know what's white and what's not. I also find that it doesn't hurt my eyes as much when I use gray, so I just like gray more. That's really it. I just like having the gray. Yeah. So I ended up talking to, so Mia and Quack, like, found them really fast. So I ended up talking to them, and they told me, they were like, yeah, if anyone was gonna ask, I was just gonna tell. So they both told me, and I was like, cool, okay. So I remember the only time that we needed to go to tribal council was basically a individual immunity challenge. So up until now, all of the challenges have been team challenges because we're on teams. And if you win, you all are safe. But if you lose, all of you are at risk of being voted out. It depends on what, like, the majority say. So up until then, that's all we had been doing, except for now, we had our very first immunity challenge, individual. So basically, it was like every man for themselves. It was like a GeoGuessr challenge, so it was like we got pictures of stuff and we had to try to find the exact coordinates. It was really fun, actually. I really liked it. So yeah, that was the one that we did, and I actually did a lot better than what they put me for. However, I was really trying not to win because people already thought of me as a threat. Why didn't you get screwed by the GeoGuessr? Oh no. Oh yeah, I did get screwed. I did. Didn't you? I read it wrong. I did. Basically, they counted my things wrong. I put in more sig figs because that's just, I was using Google Earth and not Google Maps. So I had more significant figures and therefore they counted it as wrong. So after the challenge, I was like, hey, I just want to know for my pride, did I get this right? And they were like, oh yeah, you did get all those right. So I was like, cool. I was fine. I didn't really want to win because I really did not want to be seen as a threat because I was already kind of seen as a threat. So I was like, this is fine. I don't care. So yeah, that was our first loss, and we literally killed the entire challenge. All of that tribe, we killed it, and we literally had to be forced to go to tribal because we wouldn't lose. So yeah, that time we were like, okay, so who should we vote out? It's either gonna be TP. We were leaning towards TP. It was just like, we should vote out TP, right? Because I told everyone that TP was gunning for me, and obviously was like lying and not being truthful to everyone else. So I was like, guys, we should just vote out TP. It'll be easy. It'll be, let's do that, right? However, here's the thing. What happened was that on the other two tribes, both people from Woqian, my original starting tribe, got voted out back to back. So I was really scared that they were targeting us because we had no idea what they were thinking. We had no idea what was going on. So I was really scared. I was like, oh no, this is bad. I was like, guys, I don't think we can vote out TP because if we vote out TP and they vote out the other two remaining Woqians, then I'm gone. Then I'm out. Like, they're gonna want me out and we wouldn't have even made it to merge. And they're like, oh, you're right. So we were thinking about it, right? We made an alliance chat with Pilot, me, Quiz, Tank, aka Mia, and Quack. So 5 people. We called it the Musquinklets because it was like a combination of all of our names. And we were like, all right, guys, so what do we do about this? So we ended up coming to the very sad conclusion of voting for Pichu, who was in the chat. And the biggest reason, other than me being afraid that, like, I don't want to be the only Woqian left, was that he was on Qian Pao, and this one girl named Nicole was also on Qian Pao. And everyone loved her. So I know. Pichu robbed pre-juror. So yeah, the only thing was that TP was not going to have any allies whenever he swapped, but Pichu was. So that was the biggest decision, was that, okay, Pichu is going to have allies, and so we're going to vote him out. So we felt really bad about it. Like, we didn't really want to, but we were like, okay. So we did, and he left. And after the fact, we thought about it, because obviously the other 2 Woqians stayed in the game. So I was like, oh, that sucks. So I was like, man, we should have kept Pichu. If I knew that they weren't going to vote out, like, Woqian, then we could have just kept them, and it would have been so fine. But I didn't know. I didn't know if they were going to vote us out or not. Like, we had no way of telling. So, yeah. Very sad day for Pichu fans. But it's okay. So, after that, we actually ended up swapping again. Now, the next Quinkies and killing swap screwed Qian Paos. That is true. We ended up swapping into these 2 new Pokemon introduced, Ceruledge and Armarouge. So these were 2 new ones in Scarlet Violet, and they're just like both fire types, and they're like, one of them is more sword based and one of them is more armor based. It's cool. They have really cool designs. And I remember thinking like, oh, I really want to be on Ceruledge, because when I played, yes, he was in my tribe there. He who cannot be mentioned. So Ceruledge was the Pokemon that I used while playing, and I was like, oh, I would love to be on Ceruledge just because the colors are pretty and it's the one that I use. Like, I want to be on Ceruledge. So I remember being there for the draft, right? It was completely random picking. What happened was it was just like a randomizer bot, and they were just like, they had a list of all of us left, and it was like, okay, so starting off with this tribe, so they put us in, right? I ended up getting Ceruledge, and I was like, oh my god, perfect, I wanted this one. So I was thinking, okay, please put me with either Quack, Tink, Quiz. I was okay if Pilot was gonna be there, but I wasn't fully sure on Pilot, because the thing with Pilot is, I'll get to that later. So I was like, put me with Quack, Tink, Quiz, or with Joey or Sid, because they were on Wo-Chan. But I specifically really wanted the people on Fido, because I felt really close with them. And we like talked a lot, we just vibed in calls, and it was just really fun. So I was like, okay, we gotta do this. And what happened, by pure luck, by pure chance, all 4 of us were on the same tribe. Thank you, so. All 4 of us were on the same tribe. It was fucking wild. Pure luck, pure chance. And we had to pretend that we weren't that close, because I was screaming, I was jumping up with joy, and as soon as we were allowed to like talk in our alliance chats, I was messaging all of them. I was like, oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. Like, we were literally so excited. So what happened, right? We made a new alliance chat, and we called it the Quinkies. So what happened, obviously Pilot wasn't there, so it wasn't Quinklets anymore. And I really liked the name Quinkies. It sounded so much cuter. So I was like, let's name it Quinkies. So we named it Quinkies. And oh my god, this alliance was everything, guys. This alliance was the best. I loved this alliance. So we were all so happy to be here. And this was like really the start of Quinkies. This is how we all like bonded. I remember like we called, we trauma bonded and shit too. We were just like talking about the shit that had happened to us, and we all just like felt so close on a personal level. And that was so weird, because I'm like, these are strangers online. I like don't know these people. I've barely known these people, and I'm telling them all this stuff about me. But we like just got along so well. It was so crazy. So yeah, and then we were all in the same new tribe, and I was really excited. However, the only thing with Ceruledge was, basically there was 4 people from Fido, there were 3 people from Grievard, and there was 1 person from Mischief. And then from the original starting tribe, there was 3 people from Chien-Pao, and then 1 person from Tinglu, basically. So it was like, there was people who knew each other. There was like, okay, we have a bit of an issue here, you know? So we were like, okay, interesting. Cause this is bad if it's, University Side Ponytail, you're so right. We were like, this is bad because we're 8 people. It's gonna be very easy to tie. They're going to see that there are 4 of us who were on the same tribe before and now on this tribe. So they're going to assume that we're close. Like, why wouldn't they assume that we're close? So we're like, okay, this is bad. So we were like, okay, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to survive. We're going to make it. So what happened, I remember we all swapped and stuff, and we were just like, cool, let's vibe. So I remember asking, I was like, hey guys, let's VC, because that's just how I get along with people. That's just how I bond. So I was like, let's VC, let's talk. So people joined VC. It was super fun. I got to meet all these new people, and it was definitely obvious that by now, everyone had, like, allies. People had bonded, and, you know, different from the first tribe where it wasn't fully sure. By the second tribe, you could tell everyone had their allies. And we could tell that it was going to be really hard to, like, save one of us. So, here's when the fun begins, guys. There's this guy. And his name I'm not allowed to say because I was banned from saying it. But there is a man, if anyone wants to say his name in chat, because I can't. And he was on a tribe, the starting tribe that would lost everyone, right? Starting tribe that lost every challenge and didn't even VC the very first round, right? So he's just like the guy. What is censored? So what was censored? What did you say? Oh no. Very interesting. What are you guys saying? It's spoiler text. Yeah, I don't know what you guys are saying. You can't be saying anything that bad, can you? What? Should be fine. Interesting. Kawaii Bestie, not to interrupt, but I actually discovered I'm literally Kawaii Muskie. Fishbowl GIF was uploaded a year before the Amori GIF, which means I'm the original creator of the phrase, the receipts aren't friendly tenor. I can't believe you invented I'm literally Kawaii Muskie. It's nothing bad, but it's spoilers. Okay, it's fine. I don't know why it's censored. That's really weird, but oh well. So yeah, we just talked, and then there was at some point in the call where everyone had left or just wasn't there yet. So we were just like talking. We were just like, sup, nice to meet you. My name is Muskie. Like literally just like basic shit. Oh, you did that on purpose? Oh my god, you guys, you're mean. You're mean. You're mean. You're mean. Don't ... me. So like anyways, this guy and I, we were just like talking, and what happened was like, I think we got into the topic. It was actually, I remember, it was a Wednesday, I think, which is why a lot of people were gone. They were watching the new Survivor episode. I don't know. They were watching the new Survivor episode, which was a big reason that people weren't there. So he was asking me, he was like, oh, have you seen Survivor? And I was like, I've only seen one season. I've watched the first episode of this, but I was a total drama kid. And he was like, oh my god, I love total drama. And I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. So we were just talking about total drama. And then we got into the topic of World Tour. So we were like, oh my god, let's sing all of the World Tour songs. So we literally queued the music bot with every single World Tour song. And we sat there for hours, or an hour, however long the entire thing is. We just sat there singing all of the songs. We literally just sat there singing all the songs. It was so fun. That was our bonding moment. We were there, we were singing Mia. So at some point, people started joining again, and we were like, hey guys, like we're singing. So it was just like me and this guy fucking singing the total drama songs, and then like people would join and they were just like not talking because like either they didn't know the song so they didn't want to sing. So it was just us two singing. It was such a vibe. Oh my god, it was such a fun time. And like I didn't know all the words, and like sometimes I'd mess up. It was just so fun. So yeah, that was our bonding moment. That was a pivotal moment because, you know, me and him, we like messaged in our alliance chats. We were just like, hi, nice to meet you, all the basic stuff. So after that, we like connected, right? Oh, you were there for the entire thing? You were right. I forgot you were at work. So Mia was there for the entire thing, and we were just like singing, and it was just a vibe. But yeah, so after that, like we connected and we would just talk, and I found out he was a theater kid, and I was like, I'm a theater kid, and we talked about stuff. Like he was a writer, and I'm like, holy shit, I write. It was just such a fun time just to get to know this random dude, and like, you know, this skirt. I know, it's so cool. I love these pants. I showed you guys the pants. They're very cool pants. I'm kind of drawing them a little weird, but it's okay. It's fine. So yeah, we were just talking and we just vibed and all that. So anyways, we kept winning all the challenges because we're too good, right? We won every challenge. So the only challenge we didn't win was once again an immunity challenge. Also another thing I forgot. So it was Quack's birthday on one of the days. So we had to celebrate. We're celebrating Quack's birthday. This is important. So we all played Jackbox for the very first time. We played Jackbox with everybody, and we had a blast. It was so fun. I had to like get a sense of everyone's humor and stuff. It was very cool. It was very fun. And yeah, so that was fun. And then after that, the guy Quack actually ended up winning the immunity challenge. So he was safe. He didn't have to go home. Yippee. And yeah, so anyways, come time for the vote. Obviously, the other 4 people want to target one of us. Obviously. There's 4 of us, and there's 3 of him plus another person. So we were like, okay, this is bad. We're gonna have to navigate against this somehow. So I remember everyone wanted to vote out Quiz. And I was like, I do not want to see Quiz go home, because at the time, Quiz was my number 1 in all the trust rankings. I loved that guy. He was so cool. He was so nice. He was just cool. Like, I just loved talking to him and stuff. So I was like, I cannot see him go before merge. Like, I need to go to merge with him. I'm not losing a Quinky. So I went to, like, who can we try to convince about this? So I went to the guy that I'm not allowed to say his name. So I went to him and I was like, hey, what's up? think about not voting my ally, actually. And obviously he didn't want to. He was like, you know what, but I've been with these guys and I love them, and it's like really hard for me because stop purposely censoring words. It was really hard. He was like, oh yeah, it's really hard for me because I'm like a really emotional guy and I get attached. And I was like, yeah, that's fair, I guess. So things were not looking good. We were like, we might have to buy an idol just to save Quiz, which was like, we didn't want to do before the merge. So we were like, this is bad. But I was trying so hard to convince him and he wasn't listening. So we were like, okay, it's not working. It's fine. Whatever. Can I multiply this? Hold on. I want to try to do something here. So yeah, I was just talking to him and I was like, listen, I love this guy. And I was trying to get him to vote out the one stray dude who wasn't on his tribe before. And I was like, you should vote out this guy actually, because he probably will betray you in the merge. So we were trying to do that, and he wasn't sure because all the other people wanted to vote out Quiz. So this was difficult. The bag, you're right, the bag. Oh my god. Hold on. The bag. Let me just gonna like I'm lazy. So the bag that seared, fuck, I said his name. It's fine. Anyways, so it's definitely been more than 5 minutes, but it's okay. Yeah, so I talked to this guy and he just doesn't want to flip. And I'm like, fine, you know what? I understand. It's fine. However, I just kept talking, right? And I was like, just trying to convince him. At some point, he was like, you know what, Muskie, I'm going to be so for real right now. You are my favorite person here on a social level. And I was like, huh? I was like, what? Like, really? Like, me? I was like, oh, green like her eyes? I can do that. Hold on. I was like, me, your favorite? Like, all of our bonding moment has been total drama and just talking about random shit. So I was like, why me? Why am I your favorite? So, oh my god, Jerry T, hello. So I was like, oh my god, okay, cool, yeah. So I was like, wait, you're like one of my favorite people to talk to too. Because that's true, like I did. And I didn't really care about him back then. I was just like, you're just a guy, but I had fun. And, you know, I would like to keep having fun if I can. So, yeah. Oh no, you're getting close. So yeah. I was just like, cool. And then he was like, Muskie, if you promise to have my back, then I will have yours. And I was like, holy shit. Actually, so we made a pact. We literally made a pact, like a Discord pact, where we were like, Discord user, and then I said like my username and shit, promise not to vote you out, and we said all this stuff, right? And it was just a pact, and it was like, we ended it with /SRS, because we were like, I don't know how to be any more serious than this, because I was serious. I was like, I will make this pact right now. And so therefore I did. So yeah, that's what happened. And so we were like, cool. And he was like, okay, I will flip. I will vote out Jacob instead of Quiz and head out. Oh yeah, Pichu, you definitely should go to bed. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. So yeah, basically what happened was this guy, he did end up flipping, and Quiz got to stay in the game, very happy, and Jacob got voted out. And Jacob was like so mad, and he was like, what? Like, you guys needed me? And we were like, oh well, whatever. Like, I was happy that Quiz was there. I love Quiz, so I was like, cool. So then we went to the merge, which was crazy. The merge with 13 people. You love my drawing? Really? Oh my god, I really appreciate it. Thank you. It does mean a lot. I don't feel very happy about it, but it makes me happy that other people like it, so I'll take it. We're just gonna try to add like details and stuff to it. Aw, thank you. It's not Moanda. It's not. Her name is Zanette. Her name is not Moanda. Moanda has pink hair and pink skin. When are we doing Monster Prom? Jerry, we need to do Monster Prom. You will love it. Me and you have to play Monster Prom. It's so good. You will love it. We gotta play. I love Monster Prom so much. It's so good. Mindy Pixie Crown? That is not her name. But yeah. Oh, you've played? Oh my god, really? Oh my god, we have to play. We have to play. It was so fun. Oh my god, yes. Sophia too. Sophia can also play. We're gonna have a Monster Prom date. So yeah. Anyways, merge time. What is it? What do you mean, Monster Prom? Mia, Monster Prom is, you date monsters. It's a dating sim and you date monsters and it's like a little raunchy. I have, Jerry, I have the OG, I have Road Trip, and I have Camp. I have all of them. So we can totally play Camp if you want to, or whatever. I've got them all. I love them all. They're very fun. So yeah. Yeah, Camp is good. Camp is good. I really like Camp. It was actually kind of fun, so we could totally do that. I would not mind. So yeah, it was very fun. Anyways, merge. Wow, merge. Woo! So merge is basically, for those of you who don't know, aka Sky. I know Sky doesn't know. Merge is when all of the tribes merge together. So we started off with 4, then we went to 3, then we went to 2, and now we merge into 1. So all these people who are still in the game make it to merge. And the special thing about merge is that from now on, anybody that gets voted out goes to the jury. And the jury is basically the people who decide if you win the game or not. These are the people voting for you. So starting now is when it really matters and when you have to be careful about your like alliances. You have to be careful about the bonds you form because these people are voting for you. So you have to like really be careful right here. This is like when the game starts. It's like, wow, you know? So, yeah, merge. Very fun. So I merged, and I was very happy that we made it, and so I got to meet all these new people. And it was very clear that there was a divide, because we had all these people that I had never been on a tribe with before, that were obviously allied, because they had been together for a while. Thank you so much for joining, Mudkip. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, there was all these people who had been on a tribe, and so they were allied. And then there was just like me, and I was like, nobody's gonna want to ally with me, because like, they don't know who I am. They have their allies. They've done all this stuff together. So we could tell that it was going to be tough. So Quinkies, obviously, we were like, we're going to make it. We are so cool. We're good at what we do. We're making it. So the first challenge for Merge was literally just a challenge that revealed alliances. Basically, you had to make a temporary alliance chat with like a certain number of people, and you had to rank your alliance chats. And then the ones that got ranked the highest moved on. So a max of 2 people could win. So yeah, it was very cool. It was very fun. All the Quinkies, we were like, well, we don't want to out ourselves, so let's not make an alliance. And we all got out first round. So we were like, oh. So we maybe should have maybe in hindsight we should have, but you know what? The past is in the past and it's fine. Why does the music keep stopping? Like, of course I'm listening to it. Please keep playing, please. I need the music. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So we did that, and we obviously didn't make it far, so we had to spend the time trying to bond with people. I remember on the first night, we had, like, this massive VC, and I showed people my cat, and we just, like, played games. I remember we played Jackbox at some point. Like, we were just vibing, because, you know, that's all I know how to do. I think it was a good play to lose that challenge. You think so? Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Who knows? Yeah, Trouble. So I showed everyone my cat Trouble, and I think that was a very pivotal point in my career. Everyone loves Trouble, so therefore, you know. But yeah, so basically, we were just vibing, and obviously, vote time. Vote time arrives. So we, hold on, I need to, like, take a look at this. I don't really like it. It's not my favorite, but whatever, it's fine. Vote time arises, and we're like, okay, they're going to target one of us because we are 4 people from Fido. It's very obvious that we are close. If not close, they're going to assume that at least some of us are very close. There's no way that none of us are, you know? So it was very obvious. Like, there wasn't very much to hide. So, yeah, so we were like, this is going to be very difficult. Do we need to, like, buy an idol? Like, what are we going to do? So, we end up talking to everybody, and we find out, at first they were throwing out Mia's name. They were like, well, Mia is not very active because she has, like, a full-time job. So, like, she's active. She's just not in VCs as much because she has a full-time job. So they were saying that, and we were like, that's weird. Why would they say that? Like, she's literally, yeah, she has freckles. Like, she's literally active and stuff. So we're like, interesting. We don't want her to go home because she has a full-time job. Like, that's not fair. So we were like, okay, trying to figure out who they wanted to vote for. We end up finding that they want to vote for Quack because Quack won 2 individual immunity challenges before the merge, and that was a threat. So it was like, everyone was like, okay, we're going to vote out Quack. So I remember this one person, you just know that John Cena has a brother named Sean Cena? Sean Cena? That's crazy. That's wild. So I was talking to Sunder, which I don't know if Sunder's still in the chat or not, but Sunder was one of the people that I thought was super cool, and I really wanted to talk to. So they were like, oh, Muskie, let's talk game. And I was like, okay. So, oh, she's gone. Okay, that's fine. So we, like, took turns back and forth saying who we didn't want to vote out. So it was very clear we all knew who each other's allies were. In hindsight, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but also it was obvious. So, yeah. Is someone asking for me? No, we were just talking about you. So, yeah, that was a fun little thing. And then, what else? At some point, I will be playing Power Wash Simulator when I finish this because I don't want to draw forever, and Power Wash Sim is, like, so good for wanting to talk, but, because we have a long story, guys. Like, we got a long story. So, anyways, oh, you're lagging? Oh, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I talked to her, and I was like, cool. We didn't really get anywhere because nobody really wanted to throw out a name because we didn't know each other. We knew that we wanted to get rid of each other's allies, and we couldn't really say that. So it was April Fool's. So they pull up the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog because it came out that day. And he was like, we're going to play this. And I was like, okay. So I watched them play. Literally, I stayed up past my bedtime just to watch them play. And it was such a fun game. I loved it. It was just so fun to watch her play. And we just vibed, like, we just talked, and even before that, like, we did fun little things, like, she'd go on Tinder, and we would just watch them go on Tinder and, like, judge all the dates and who you should swipe on, and, like, she just, like, did all of these, like, fun stuff, and it was fun. So I was like, I like this person. And so, you know, we were, okay, yes, that is a constant coming, yes. So, fun little things, and I loved Sunder, and I really didn't want to vote him out. However, at the end, we found out that they were leaning to vote out Quack, and we weren't about that. So we were like, okay. They were, basically the other Quinkies were thinking, oh, what if we vote out Sunder? Because Sunder is also a threat. They won all these challenges, and they've been in orgs before, so they know what they're doing. And I was like, at first I was so fine with the idea of voting out Sunder, but after the VC, I was like, I don't want to vote her out. I think he's so cool, and, like, I don't want to, like, I want to keep talking to them. But obviously, we had to do what we had to, and I didn't want to lose a Quinky because I love my Quinkies. So we were like, okay. So, well, okay, the metagaming I wasn't really cared about. That's what other people were saying. I personally, my only thing was, okay, she's good at challenges, and she's pretty social. That was, like, literally all I cared about. And it was also that, like, she had a lot of allies, so that was all for me. But, yeah. So that was that, and so we were like, okay, we're gonna have to vote her out, so we have to find new people. So we go to the other Wo-chans that had made it to merge, and we're like, hey, super nice to see you again, I miss you. What if you vote for us? What if you vote with us, you know? And they were like, okay. So they did, and we all made an alliance, and we all voted together. It was very cool. So therefore, nobody thought it was going to happen. Everyone thought it was going to be Quack, but they all blindsided them. And Quack stayed, but Sunder went home. And these people who were Sunder's allies were so mad because they didn't expect it. And I was like, oh God. Oh, they're like mad. And they were mad that we didn't talk to them and all that stuff. And we were like, uh-oh, what are we going to do? because, like, now we've, like, created a rift that, like, I don't think we were going to be able to recover from, because they know that we're not on their side, and it's very obvious that it's just side versus side. It was so obvious. So we were stuck. So, you know, after that, we're like, this is going to be hard. Can we try to get all of their allies out, right? So, you know, next challenge, I think the first guy, Prince, he ends up winning again. And we were like, you know, at first I wanted to vote him out because I didn't like him. That's a whole story, but, you know, I didn't like him at first, so I was like, I kind of want to vote him out. But, you know, obviously he won, so I was like, okay, we can't. So I was like, should we vote out another one of Sunder's allies? So I was thinking about it, and I went to everyone, and they were like, okay. But we later find out that 2 of them were going to flip. One of them was Sid, and one of them was, I can say Seared's name now. It's been way more than 5 minutes, so I can say Seared's name. Seared and Sid were gonna flip, and Seared told me, he was like, you know what, Muskie, I'm gonna be honest, Sid is going to flip, and I think I might too. And I was like, you know what, I appreciate the honesty. Thank you. It's actually been almost 2 hours, Sophia. But yeah, I was like, I appreciate the honesty. Thank you. So I knew it was going to happen. I stuck with my vote. I probably shouldn't have because I got a lot of backlash, but whatever. I was like, fine. You know what? It's okay. Because I knew it was going to happen, and I wanted to make sure that Joey knew that I was like, you know, oh, an hour since the Seared redeem. Oh my god, I'm definitely able to say it. So, we had, yeah. So, anyways, they wanted to vote out Joey, and I didn't want to, and Quack also didn't want to, because Joey had saved him. So, Quack really didn't want to vote out Joey. But Joey went home, and it was very sad, because Joey was one of my first allies. So, we were very sad. Joey gone. Joey Olberding is gone. Very sad. And then after that, the next vote was, we actually did an auction. All of the coins that we had, you know, gathered from the game, we had an auction, and we knew that an auction would be coming at some point. So after the auction, nobody was able to buy advantages again. So what the Quinkies did is we all pooled coins, and we bought an idol, because we knew we were going to need it eventually. We bought one. I will say also, one of the nights before, me and Seared were playing random battles on Pokemon Showdown, and he said that if I win one game against him, he will give me a coin. Like, it had nothing to do with if I lost, because I kept losing. He was like, if you win a game, I will give you a coin. So after a very long battle, I had finally won a game, so he gave me a coin. And that coin definitely helped me. What? Wait, what? You meant... Oh. Rambats are very fun, yes. I'm very bad at them, though, because I don't really understand Pokemon very well, so, you know. But that's fine. That's whatever. So, yeah. That happened. It was very fun. So, I had a coin. We all pooled for an idol, which at that point in the game had inflated to 13 coins. So, we all had to pool together to buy it. And we did. And then the auction happened. And it was fun. We basically just, like, I bought this thing called a Light Pearl, which was, okay, so the next vote that you got was going to be negated, like, automatically. So you couldn't choose when to do it. It was just automatically going to be. And that was pretty good. That was the only advantage I got, which is fine. But, yeah, so that was the only advantage I got, which I was fine with. Oops, what did I just do? What did I do? Oh, well, I did something. I don't know what I did. So yeah, and then I tried to get other things. I didn't win them. So the auction, there was a lot of things. There was a vote steal, so someone could steal a vote. There was these covered items that nobody knew anything about. There was all these different advantages that we were like, oh, we're gonna have to, like, worry about this, you know? So, yeah. Hold on. What is that? Okay, cool. Wait, am I doing this correct? Hold on. Why is this not glowing like I want it to? Why is it not glowing? Glow! Please glow! Why isn't it glowing? Okay, it's fine. So yeah, oops. So, auction over. Auction was super fun. I loved it a lot. And basically, yeah, I think I was the only Quinky that had actually won something, because obviously we had all wasted our coins. There was a reward challenge, so you could get a few more coins. I had gotten second place or something like that. So I ended up with 9 extra coins. So I had 11 in total because I had 2 remaining. Everyone else had like 0 or like a few. So it was like, you know, nobody really had very much money. I had the most. So I was able to get something, which is cool. Very cool. And then, yeah, so we bought that and we're like, cool. So what happens with Sid is he got a covered item, and the covered item was that he needed to speak in like proper sentences, and if he didn't, that he would lose his vote. So he told us, he was like, I need to speak in proper sentences. So honestly, if he like didn't tell us, I think he would have gotten away with it, because I really wouldn't have noticed personally. But he told us, and we were like, oh, that's funny. And within the same night, he messed up. So he lost his vote for the round. And everyone decided, you know what? We're voting for him. And he was so sad because he didn't have a vote. He couldn't do anything about it. He literally didn't have a vote. So it was just like, oh well. And so therefore, yeah, the music is super fun. I do love it. So yeah, he was just gone. And it sucked. And I felt bad because he was one of my allies, but he technically did flip on the Joey vote. Therefore, it was like, to both sides of merge, he flipped. And, you know, we were like, we can't really trust him if he's gonna flip. So we were like, let's just vote him out. And he realized that, okay, we're voting him out. And he was like, is there anything I can do? And I was like, honestly, I don't think so, and I'm sorry. So he spent his last words telling everyone that they're cool and just like nice things, and that, you know, he's proud that he was casted and he did a lot. And he said specifically a lot about me. And I was like, this is bad because people are going to think he's gonna vote for me. So I was like, uh-oh, not a good thing. But it was very sweet. His final words were amazing. He just said so much about so many people, and it was lovely. So he went, and he was the only fully unanimous vote because, you know, he didn't have a vote. He couldn't vote for somebody else. So yeah, that happened. It was very, very silly. Yeah. And then after that, I think, who went home after Sid? Who went home after Sid? I need to double check. And is the music even playing? Yes, it is. Hold on, let me check. Prince? Oh, okay. Prince was a vote. So, basically, the entire game, when I met Prince on Cerulege, I was like, I don't like this guy. He's kind of making me uncomfortable, and I don't want to get into it, but I didn't like him, and it was more personal. And, hi, Mia. So it was just more personal, and everyone was like, so the other side basically goes to us, and they're like, hey, we can vote out Prince, and we can have a unanimous vote, because multiple people have stated that they're uncomfortable. So we were like, okay. However, Prince, I think Mia ended up telling Prince about everything. Prince asks me and a few other people to just VC. And he talks to me. He's just like, I heard all of this stuff and you guys were saying all these things. And I was like, yes, I'm sorry, but you had made me uncomfortable. And he just apologized. Like, we had a really nice conversation where he apologized for the things he had said, and, you know, he wishes that we had just communicated. And I agreed. I was like, you're right. Like, I was so afraid of the game. I was so afraid of, like, you know, it being taken the wrong way and you voting me out that I just didn't tell you when I should have. So we ended up, like, vibing. We were like, okay, this is fine. And so I was like, you know, Prince, they want you out because of this. So he told everyone else, like, oh, you know what, let's, like, not vote him. So basically, yeah, we, like, rekindled friendship because he was so, like, disheartened knowing that he had just been making so many people uncomfortable. Like, he felt terrible. And I felt bad, too. Why is this, like, blue? What? Oh, I'm not using the eraser, that's why. So, yeah, I was like, thank you so much for this talk. I really appreciated it. It was really insightful. It was just really good to, like, be on the same page. So, yeah. However, everybody wanted to vote him out. So we were like, what are we going to do? So we talked to his allies, and we were like, hey, guys, we actually don't want to vote Prince out. So, in the alliance chat that they made, I know, it's so nice. The alliance chat that they made had everybody except for Prince and another guy named Saburo. Saburo was really close allies with Prince, and they had been like on the same tribe since the start. So they had assumed that like nobody wanted to vote out Prince, or he didn't want to vote out Prince. So we told Saburo, we're like, hey, you know, there's this alliance chat that you're not in. And he was like, oh, what? That's annoying. Like, why? I thought we were on the same page, but clearly we're not. Saburo was Itae's Bioawakening. That's true, and it's so funny. Saburo is so attractive. So yeah, we had just like talked about stuff, and we were like, okay, if we vote out K-Ham, we can save Prince, and you know, we can vibe and stuff. And okay, my drawing is done, by the way. I'm just gonna leave it here for a little bit while I finish this part, and then we'll move to Power Wash Sim so I can finish the rest, because there's still a lot. There's still a lot, gamers. There's a lot. Yeah, I'm actually gonna color this shirt a little differently while I'm here, but thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. But yeah, so basically what happened is I tried telling all of the Quinkies, I was like, guys, hear Prince out. We had a good conversation, and we should maybe consider not voting him out. So everyone thought about it. We made an alliance, and we were like, maybe we should all be on the same page this time and vote together. So therefore we did. However, it was like a lot of scrambling because we weren't, Saburo also has a full-time job. Oh, you have to go soon? Sky! That's okay. Hold on, F10, F9, okay. I'm sorry that there's a lot you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss the romance, but it is pretty late, and I do want you to go to bed. But yeah, I can try to, like, maybe there'll be clips, and I'll send you the romance clip if you want to hear about it. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Anyways, so, yeah, where was I? You have to leave in the next hour for Family Survivor Night? Okay. We can totally catch up in an hour. Like, I think we can catch up in an hour. Third wheels. So yeah, basically, we weren't sure where Saburo's head was at. So at the very end, I talked to him, and he was like, I wish you guys talked to me. And we're like, I'm sorry that, like, you know, we didn't know. Like, it was hard to get a read on you because it's just like you have like a full-time job, so we're like, we're not sure. So yeah, we ended up being like, okay, cool, so let's all vote K-Ham, yes, okay, cool. However, at the very last minute, apparently Mia had told the entire other side that we were voting K-Ham and not Prince, and that this other side should use a vote steal. I am going to, by the way, I'm going to load up Power Wash Sim. So let me move it to BRB really quickly so that I can load it up with Steam and all that. So yeah, he ended up going home, and we actually didn't know. Tink didn't tell us until votes were locked. She literally, we got a message from her at once votes locked saying, Quinkies, do you trust me? And I was like, what on earth does that mean? What did you do? So she told us that I'm not voting for K-Ham. I'm voting for Prince. Prince is going home, and they're going to use a vote steal. So I wonder if there's something like more entertaining I can play, because I have to update Power Wash Sim actually. Can I like open up something cool? Hold on, like aesthetic. Background live wallpaper. Hold on. I want you guys to like watch something entertaining. So, is there like any kind of like live wallpaper website? I know there used to be one. It was like a calm website or something. Oh, should I do a flamingo? I could do a flamingo. Our merged tribe name was Flamigo. Oh no, I don't think I can. There was a website. There was a website where you can, oh, hearing me talk is entertaining? Oh my god! I just want to, like, have something so it's not the BRB screen. And I know there was, maybe I could just pull up a YouTube video, deadass. You know what? I'm just gonna pull up a quick, like, aesthetic YouTube video. Actually, you know what? Let's just, like, there. You can just watch the lo-fi stream beats. I don't know how to type, so I can't type. You can watch that so there's like something. Just do Showdown? No, I'm not playing you in Rambats. I'm really bad at it. Here, we can just watch this, okay? At least you have something to watch while I load up Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Sim, I can't talk. Anyways, so after that vote, things were in shambles. Everyone was mad because they were like, why didn't Power Wash? They were like mad because they're like, why didn't I'm not British. They were mad because they were like, why didn't you tell us? Why, you know, we thought we were gonna work together and you went against us and we have no trust. You're gonna head out. Okay, bye Mia, thank you so much for everything. I love you. So yeah, they were mad and I was really sad. I was like, this is so hard on me because all these people were mad and I felt terrible. So yeah. The next vote was Saburo. He was Prince's ally. Actually, for the next vote, I ended up winning immunity. That challenge, you're gonna be the only one here? It's okay, there's people watching. I think you're just the only chatter, which is fine. You know what, that's fine. So I won that next challenge. It was completely a social one. You had to, it was like voting, everybody, like, you had to vote who's like the most likely to blank. So there was a bunch of different categories. I remember one of them was like villain of the season, hero of the season, most likely to win. What is Kasus Muskie? I'm not Kasus. What was I saying? Is Power Wash Sim? Power Wash Sim. Let us load it up. It's loading. So yeah, basically you had to try to, anyone who had like the most common answers you got points for. So I won. I also won the tiebreaker. So that was the first and only individual immunity challenge I won. And I was so happy. Because I also do think that I totally would have gone home that round if I didn't win. So after I won, we ended up deciding let's just vote Saburo because we know his head is all over the place. We know he is mad Prince went home because he didn't want Prince to go home. So we were like, okay, you know what? Let's do it. So we did a unanimous vote on Saburo, except Saburo and Seer both voted for like K-Ham or something. Like they didn't want to vote. Seer did not want to vote Saburo no matter what. So Saburo ended up going home. It was a pretty basic tribal council. It was just telling Saburo like, I'm sorry. I don't know where my head is at and I can't deal with this backlash anymore. Like this is really hard on me. I'm stressed and I need an easy vote. I need to gain these people's trust. So I did. We voted Saburo and yeah, I enjoyed my like, you know, individual immunity. That was fun and all. Okay, hold on. I need to load up Power Wash Simulator. Career. Continue. Resume. Let me... Oh. Okay, cool. I think you guys can see it now. Yeah. Where was I? The next challenge was kind of crazy. The next challenge was Final 8, and that meant that there were 4 Quinkies still in the game and 4 non-Quinkies. Hi, super duct tape girl. But, yeah. 4 Quinkies and 4 not Quinkies. And, what was I talking about? Yeah. So that time, they wanted to vote out Quack. And it was like, you know, if it was going to tie, it was going to be bad because we were going to have to go to Rocks, which basically is like random. Like you don't, oh my god, I don't even know how to play anymore. Rocks is basically random because if, you know, why is the sound not on? Wait, what? Options. Wait, audio. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So, basically, we didn't want to go to Rocks because that means that any of us can go home, and that we didn't want that, obviously. So, we were talking, and Mia tells us, okay, because she was basically playing the middle and working with the other tribe, trying to convince them that we're on her side. So, we, oh, it's lagging? Is it really? No way. Oh, it totally is lagging. What? OMG. Oh, you're right. It's so lagging. Oh, hold on. I don't think we can play Power Wash Sim because I don't have my stream set up for it. That's the problem. I I had my art settings on. What can I do in the background that will not lag, but be entertaining? Because I don't want to do something that I have to think about. Let's just play Google Solitaire. That's a good one. We can play Google Solitaire. Let's play Google Solitaire. Power wash cells seething. I love Power Wash Simulator. So yeah. I know. Well, we're just gonna sit here and play Solitaire while I talk. So, basically, fuck, this is actually kind of hard to do while talking. What was I? Yeah, so what happened was Tink, or Mia, she went by, Tink in the game, so I'm, like, kind of, like, trying to transition. But she told us, okay, the vote's gonna be Quack, and the only way we're gonna be able to do this is if we idle. Snake game? I have to think for the snake game, but I'll do that one next after this. So, we're like, okay, the only way is if we idle. Therefore, Tink was going, or Mia was going to vote with them, thinking that, okay, we're, like, she's on their side. But we weren't. Transition link me. So, yeah. We were like, okay, cool. So, we ended up using the idol on Quack. So, Java went home, and I wasn't very close to Java, like, at all. He was just a guy, he was cool, but we weren't close. We had been on opposite sides, like, the entire time. We weren't close, like, it was just that. So he ended up going home because he actually had this advantage, which was a vote push. He got that at the auction. So the vote push, basically what it did was that if you banked your vote during one vote, you could get an extra vote the second one, which was absolutely crazy because we had unanimous votes and he would bank them on unanimous votes. So we were like, oh, that's such a problem. So we were like, okay, we have to vote this guy out because this is going to be such a good advantage. So we did, and the sad thing is that he used his extra vote to get rid of my light pearl, which was so sad because that entire game, the light pearl was, like, kind of good. Because, like, you can't, like, it negates the whole vote, and I have allies that, like, said that they wouldn't vote for me. So therefore, it's like, okay, this is actually a good, you know, advantage. So he's like, we're gonna flush it. That's another thing I forgot. During the Prince vote, he was supposed to flush my advantage, and he was like, hey, Muskie, can I vote for you instead, during the Sid vote? He was like, can I vote for you instead of Sid? Because, you know, I promised that I wouldn't vote him, and I don't go back on my promises. And I was like, dude, I know what you're trying to pull. Please don't. Like, deadass, I won't vote for you next if you don't vote for me right here. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Obviously, he knew. He knew I had the light pearl. Why else would he ask if he could vote me? He wanted to flush it. Obviously. He ended up not, and I'm very happy. And I kept word of my promise. I didn't vote him the next round, so yeah. Java ended up flushing my light pearl. Very sad. But whatever, it happens. So Java went home, and we were in the final 7. We had 4 Quinkies and 3 people who were not Quinkies, which was crazy. And at that point, we were thinking, we're gonna be a Quinkies Final 4. All 4 of us are going to make it to the Final 4. We're gonna have to vote one of us out, sadly, but we'll all have a chance to win, right? Java did get me good, you're right. So, what happened? Let me talk about F7. This is where the romance comes in, the showmance, the bromance, whatever. Okay, you know what? The boring-ass gameplay is balanced with how much fun socialness there was, okay? The relationship developments, it was so good. So, remember Seared? Seared was just a guy. You don't know what any of this means. Basically, I talked a lot about it at the beginning. You might have to watch the VOD. It's a lot, but it was super fun. So, Seared. We would always, like, VC a lot. We just, like, played games. We would, like, we just did fun stuff. And we also had homework VCs. Both of us, he's just a guy. Like, he's just a guy. Both of us, are, like, kind of bad at doing our homework. So we were like, why don't we get into a call together and just do our homework and listen to music, right? So we did that, and it was actually really effective for me. Like, dead ass, I did all of my homework whenever we had those, and it was like, it was crazy. It was crazy how good I was at doing my homework just because he was there. So, you know, I was just doing that, and I was like, wow, cool, crazy. And it was just, like, fun. So we did that a lot. Like, we called all the time. So we had this one VC, and I can't really remember how it started, but we were, like, up really late, and we were just, like, asking each other questions and stuff. Like, he would usually just be, like, he would just, like, whenever there was silence, he would just ask a question, and I was like, okay, we're doing the questions now, cool. So we just did that, and he asked me the question. He was like, what is the deepest question you've ever asked anybody? And I was like, honestly, like, aside from, you know, trauma-related questions, which I'm not gonna ask him because, like, that's not, like, I'm not gonna do that right away. I was like, the deepest thing I've ever asked somebody was, like, truth or dare at sleepovers, like, oh, who do you have a crush on? Like, I said that, like, I had no intentions behind saying that. I was saying that because that was the answer. That was the deepest thing I've asked people besides, like, you know, emotionally, like, you know, traumatic, like, tell me about your backstory things. I was like, the tamest, deepest thing is who do you have a crush on? And I didn't mean to ask it to him, but he was like, do you want me to answer that? And my heart was like, oh, what does this mean? Huh? So I was like panicking a little bit, and I was like, well, what do you mean? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, like, yeah, sure. And he was like, ask me the question. And I was like, okay. So I was like, do you have a crush on it? It was like back and forth of just like me being like, oh my God, is he gonna say my name? Like, is that why he's asking? So I was like blushing a little bit. I was like, wait, like, this is kind of weird. Like, is he gonna say my name? Like, I don't really know this guy. And so I asked him, and he talks about this sophomore girl. He's like, there's this girl, she's a sophomore, and, you know, she's totally out of my league, but, like, she's so nice, and I feel like I can talk to her about everything and stuff. And I was like, I was sitting there, and I was like, I was sad. I remember, like, I was just sad, and I don't know why. I didn't have any feelings for him. I didn't care. He was just a random guy. He wasn't even, like, in my main alliance. He was just a guy. But my heart, like, felt broken when he didn't say my name, and I don't know why. So I went to my confessional, which basically, if you don't know Survivor, you have confessionals, and we, like, had a text confessional, right? So I went to my confessional, like, still in the call, and I, like, told them, I was like, is it bad that I wanted him to say my name? And I was, like, basically fighting myself. I was like, does that mean I have a crush on him? Because, like, I never thought about that. I never considered it. But, like, I felt terrible when he didn't say my name. Like, I wanted him to say it, which has to mean something. So I was, like, gaslighting myself. I was like, no, I can't have a crush on a random guy from a fucking online Survivor org, right? So I was like, it's fine. So I was just like, oh, that's so sweet. You know, I'm sure things will work out. You know, that's nice to hear. And he asks me, he was like, oh, do you have a crush? And I was like, I don't. Because I didn't. Up until then, I did not have a crush. I wasn't lying. I did not have one. And he was like, oh, come on. And I was like, I don't. Like, I can talk about my last crush. Like, my last one, you know, I liked him, but he didn't like me back. And everyone thought that we were going to be together, but he didn't like me. So it was really sad. But nothing happened. So I was like, that's all I have to tell you. So yeah. And it was just like, yeah. And then after that, we just started talking about, like, I was thinking about him. Honestly, I'll be honest, I was thinking about him, and after, I really did debate saying his name. However, I finished, yay. Thank you. Okay, let's play Snake now. I really did think about saying his name, but the biggest thing, is this the right one? No, what is this? Okay, hold on. The biggest thing was that he said he liked someone else. So how was I, oh, why is it such weird, like, how was I going to, like, hold on, I don't know how loud it is. I'm just gonna mute it. How was I going to say that I like him if he literally said he liked someone else? So I just said I don't, which wasn't a lie up until just then, because I only started thinking about it after he didn't say my name, and I was sad about that, because realistically I shouldn't have been sad. So after that, we just kind of went back and forth. He asked me, like, what does my perfect day look like? And I was just talking about my perfect day. It basically was just me describing a date because, like, I mean, that probably would be my perfect day. Fun kawaii muskie fact. I've actually, oh, hold on. The stream is, like, weird. Hold on. Can I, like, tab Google Snake so you can actually see it? Because you can't, like, see it. That's the sad part. Hold on. Can I, like... Is there any way I can shift it over so you can see? Yeah, I mean, this is the best we got. It's fine. I'll probably, like... Oh, god damn it. It's doing the thing. Yeah. Anyways, so I was sad, and I was like, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm glad that I got that over with. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna go anywhere. So we were just talking about our perfect days, and I talked about, you know, I would love to go on a picnic with someone special. I would love to go stargazing and stuff, and I just talked about what my perfect day would be. And I asked him the same question, and, like, he basically also described a date. And I was like, cool, this is fine. You know, I can't wait for you to celebrate with sophomore girl. It's gonna be so... God damn it. Like, it's gonna be so cool, whatever. So yeah, there was a few spectators in the call when that happened, and one of them, Mudkip, who's not here anymore, changed his profile picture to confess, just confess, nothing else. And I saw it, and I was like, huh? And I knew exactly what he was referencing because I had mentioned that I liked him. So I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, no. And then Seared was like, well, what do you confess? What is there to confess? Our sins? And I was like, haha, yeah, that's funny. That's definitely what he means. And then later, another guy, Pilot, who, you know, I mentioned, he changed his profile picture to the kanji for love. I take Japanese, but Pilot didn't know that Seared is actually taking Chinese, and Seared can also read that kanji. So he read it, and he was like, are they shipping us? And I was like, ha, that's so weird. That's so funny. Why would they be shipping us? That's so weird and weird. And oh my god. And he was like, oh my god, showmans. And I was like, haha, yeah, you literally like another girl, but whatever. So I was like, sad. And I was like, it doesn't matter, guys. Like, he literally likes another girl. It's fucking over. Like, it's fine. And I was sad. But I was like, I'm still gonna hang out with him. And, you know, after that, we just, like, hung out a lot. We just kept talking. We played games. We played Monster Prom together. And it was actually me, Seared, and another girl named Nicole, I mentioned, who was playing Monster Prom, and Nicole ended up telling Quist that she felt like a third wheel, which is funny because I didn't think it was a very third wheely game. We were just like, he just happened to be voice acting the monster I wanted to date, and he, like, it's always, like, Damien. I love Damien. That had nothing to do with Seared voice acting him. I just always go for Damien. Oh yeah, I had a Miranda voice too, yeah. Oops. So, yeah. I know, I'm really bad at this. I'm not, yeah, okay, Quiz was definitely a third wheel, though, which is funny. But anyways, it did just happen. Like, I deadass, like, I just like that character, and he happened to voice act him, so I was like, okay, cool, this is nice for me. But, I mean, I was doing all this under the idea that he liked someone else, so I was just, like, sad. I was like, this sucks. But yeah, we vibed, it was fine. Game talk, we ended up voting out a Quinky. We ended up voting Quack. And I talked to Mia. I was like, Mia, am I going home? And she was like, no, you're not. Because I was crying. I was like, I feel like I'm going home. Like, there's nothing is being told. I really do think I'm going home right now. And I'm scared. And she was so genuine. She was like, Muskie, you're not going home. And so we talked. And we were, like, bouncing around the subject until she said, I don't think I'm voting K-Ham. I will be voting Quack. And I was like, I will also vote Quack then. Because I found out later that they were, in fact, planning to vote me out until I talked. I didn't mean to guilt trip anyone. I deadass did not mean to cry. I was just so emotional because the idea of saying goodbye to everyone made me so sad. The idea of having such an amazing VC with Seared, having my Quinkies that I love so much, and having to just go, I couldn't handle it. I was like, I just started crying. I didn't mean to. It just happened. And I guess it worked because I didn't go home. And Quack ended up going home, and I was very sad because that was the very first Quinky we lost. So then at F6, Final 6, we were 3 Quinkies and 3 non-Quinkies. Final 6, we ended up voting out Nicole because she was the other social threat. So we were like, okay, well, we can't have 2 social threats in the game. My vote at F7 would have totally... Why am I so bad at this? I'm going back to Solitaire. My vote at F7 would have been way better, but people liked me too much. And you know what? That's on them. I'm too good. People love me. I'm too good. So, yeah. After that, all the votes were kind of... I'm more happy on anyone that you won, but on F7, yeah, I know. I know that it was really boring in terms of a game perspective because everyone knew that they were going home. Like, there was no blind sides because, like, we all felt bad. And, I mean, my entire game was about being nice to people. I literally couldn't blindside people or I wouldn't have a case at the end. I was like, I have to be open and honest. So everyone at the end basically knew when they were going home and there was no surprise. So it ended up being Quack, and then it ended up being Nicole. Then it ended up being, actually, there was, Final 5 was a little crazy. Because by then, the Quinkies were 3 people, and we were so convinced that we were going to be the final 3. We were like, okay, perfect. Like, we love each other. This is amazing. Let's just go to the end together. But K-Ham, who was on the other side, ended up telling us that, hey, here's what Mia has been saying. Mia says that as long as she's sitting next to the Quinkies, she will win Final Tribal. Like, she has a plan. And we were like, what? Like, what does that mean? Like, that means she has to be throwing us under the bus. What other plan could she have? So, yeah, we were like, oh no. So we thought about it, and we ended up voting Mia instead of K-Ham. We were gonna vote out K-Ham because during the auction, there was actually something you had to purchase, and it was like, you could purchase the ability to play in the Final 5 challenge. K-Ham was the only person that didn't buy that, because I guess at the end he thought that he was gonna have allies, but he didn't, so I have the hiccups also, I'm dying. So Mia told us that and was like, okay, you know, this works. We vote him out, and we're Quinky's final 3. And we were like, yeah, you're right. However, you know, obviously that meant I'd have to vote out Seared at 4, and I kind of didn't want to do that. I had personal reasons because I liked him, and I didn't want to see him go. So, therefore, I was, like, kind of not sure about the idea. But it worked because K-Ham brought up, you know, the Mia idea, and we were like, okay. So I talked to Quiz, and Quiz wasn't on board at first, but then he thought about it, and he was like, you're right, like, we have to, because she's going to sweep, because she had been playing such an amazing strategy game that would have beat any of us. Like, we had no chance. So we were like, we have to, which sucks, but oh well. I'm being silly, hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to lose this game anyways. So yeah, we ended up voting her, and she was devastated. She was fighting for her life. She was like, no, you need me. They're going to vote you out. They're going to do this. Like, you can't vote me out. Like, she was basically scrambling, which I don't blame her, because I would have done the same. I would not have wanted to go home, and I would have been freaking out. And she was, and I don't blame her. Eventually, after a few hours, we were like, hey, you're going home, and I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. And I didn't really want to be upfront with that, because it hurt me to do that. Mia did have a good point, you're right. But it really hurt me to be upfront because I loved her so much. So it took Seared being like, Muskie, you can't lead people on, like, you just have to say it. And I was like, okay. So I told her, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm voting for you and there's nothing you can do. So she was like, you know what, I'll concede, but Muskie, I'm rooting for you. You have to win. I'm going to tell you everything amazing that you've done in this game. So she laid out everything that I did. She told me exactly what I needed to do to win. She said that I had the best social game, everybody liked me, and that I needed to be confident at the end or that they weren't going to vote for me. So I was like, okay. So I kept that in mind. And then she really did coach you. She coached me. She is the reason I won. So at the end, you know, it was 4 of us, and we were like, okay, K-Ham next, right? We were all on board. I knew who I wanted to be in my final 3. I wanted it to be people that I love. And we told him, we were like, sorry, K-Ham, you're going home. And he was like, you know what? I'm sorry, and that sucks. And he was like, fine. So, you know, he went home. Oh, well. So then Final Tribal. It was obvious. We told him it was like, you know, there wasn't very much. But, yeah, TP hated me, but that's okay. TP had a point. Final Tribal! Oh my god, I made it. Like, wow, no way. Like, what? I couldn't believe it. I had made it to the end as this insane social threat. I had done it. And I was so proud, and I was like, okay, cool. We had to speech write. We had to write a speech about why we should win. And I had no idea how to do it because I've never done it before. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna talk about everything. So I just talked about all of my feelings and everything. I gave everybody a shout out, and I was just being honest. I was like, I love you guys a lot. It's been an amazing pleasure playing with you all. Subpar compared to Seared. Yeah, Seared's final tribal speech was amazing. I will be honest. His speech and performance was amazing. I had 23 pages actually. I had 23. But his was amazing, and I had confidence in myself. I was confident. But basically we wrote the speech, and I had 23 pages. Seared had 33. Chris had like 6. I don't know. But yeah. So that was fun. And then after that was the questioning period. So also another thing, speech writing, me and Seared were writing our speeches in call, and I like didn't know what to do, and he was like low-key helping me, and he was like, why am I helping you? And I was like, why are you helping me? Yeah, like that's stupid, don't help me. So he stopped, but he was helping me, so I was like, okay, I'll take it. And then I told him, I was like, I have a theme, and he was like, oh, that's such a good idea. I was like, well, I'll repay the favor. I have a theme, and I think that's something special. And he was like, cool. So yeah, anyways, basically, for Final Tribal, all the jury members got to ask us questions, like anything they wanted to ask. You know, people could ask, why did you want me out? Why was this? Like, they could ask literally anything, and we just had to sit there and explain why. So we did. And I think I did okay. I wasn't the best. I definitely could have done way better. But personally, there was a lot going on in my personal life that day that made it really hard for me to type and made it hard to focus. So I was convinced I was doomed. I was asked, what else did I do except be social? Which I didn't know the answer to, because what else was there? There wasn't anything else to do. I was just the social person, and that's it. So I tried my best to like explain my strategy, but honestly, my strategy was being the social player. That's really all I had. And, you know, I don't think people were convinced, which is fair. However, Mia, love Mia. She spent her entire tribal council and the jury chat advocating for me. She told everyone, my question that she asked me, she was like, okay, why are you the best? Tell me why you're the best. So I told her, I was like, this is why I'm the best. And then she told me everything about why I'm the best. And then she told the other 2 people, why are they the worst? So, yeah. And then she laid out everything. She was like, all of you guys have said that I, Mia, have the best strategy game. However, Muskie voted me out, meaning Muskie's social game beat Mia's strategy game, which I thought was such a banger line. And I really don't think I could have done that last council without her, because oh my god, she was like advocating for me. She was my girl. I love her. And you know, at the end, I tried my best. Seared did so much better. He had strategy, he played the middle, he was social, he had all these things, and I was just this girl. I think what really fell short though, the biggest question that the other 2 were asked was, why did you bring Muskie to the end? Like, why? If you knew she was a social threat, why did you vote out all of the other social threats except Muskie? And they didn't really have an answer. The answer was that they liked me. They kept me because they liked me. They kept me because of my social game. Because it was that good. And, you know, Seared said that I was his shield, which, someone said that that's not a good answer, because you're not supposed to bring your shield to the end. So I think the reason he fumbled so badly was that he said I was his shield, and he didn't have a clear answer as to why he brought me to the end. Because really, why should have anyone? Like, I should not have made it that far. Everyone said I was a social threat. I had no chance to play under the radar. And that's basically what my, like, entire Final Tribal was about. I was like, you know, yes, my threat levels were inflated, but I didn't have a choice. You don't get to decide if you are the social person. You don't get to decide if people like you. It is up to everybody else to decide what they think about you. So when people branded me as a social threat, that meant I was a social threat. And no matter what I thought about myself, no matter how insecure I was about my personality, about like the way I present myself, no matter how insecure I was, it didn't matter. Because everyone in the game had told me that I was a social threat, which means that something I was doing was right. And I had to play on that. I played up the confidence, and I told everyone, I was like, yes, you know what, yes, I am the social threat. You should be scared of me. I did all this. So I did that, and at the end I wasn't sure. I knew I would have maybe 2 people that would vote for me, but even then I wasn't sure if they would, because I didn't think my performance was that good. Also, you're right, Soph. I feel like I did also make it to the end because he low-key had a crush on me, so. But yeah. At the end, you know, we finished, and once votes were locked, my confidence dropped so fast. I felt so insecure. That entire game, I couldn't understand why people thought I was a social threat, because all of my life, I have been told how hated I was, how annoying I was, like all of these terrible things. I have no self-esteem in terms of my personality because I've been told so many bad things. It's like, okay, I'm just going to believe them. If people are telling me this, then it's true. And I felt terrible, and I was like, I don't understand why people like me here. It doesn't make sense to me. So, you know, it didn't matter because votes were locked, so we just spent the last few hours before votes were read. We were just in call. None of us were talking because it was mute, but, like, we were listening to all the playlists. Basically, everyone submitted a theme song, so we were listening to that. It was super fun. I loved it. But, yeah, I had to tell you twice to make you don't have to. I'm fine. But yeah, so we were just listening to music, and I was like, Seared is going to win, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him winning. The reason I wanted to bring him to the end was because I like him, and I would be happy if he won. I wouldn't be upset about it. So if I lost, I wanted to lose to people that I would be happy. I also brought Quiz to the end because he was a Quinky, and I love him. So I would have been completely okay if he won. So at the end, votes were being read, and I got votes. I was like, wow. So Quiz got 1 vote, and it was tied. 4 votes me, 4 votes Seared. And I was like, holy shit, why do I have so many votes? But it was the final vote, and I didn't know who was the last one. I wasn't really counting. I do know, though, that Nicole, who was the only other extremely social threat, she actually voted for me. Like, on her parchment, she was like, I didn't think I was going to vote for you, but you earned it. So I was very surprised I got her vote. But at the end, Mia was the final vote. She was my winning victory vote. She was my last parchment, and I won. I won an org, even though I've never done an org before. I barely know things about Pokemon. I had been branded as the social threat the entire time. People wanted me out so much, but I won. I won. And I started crying. I was like, holy shit, I won. I couldn't believe it because Seared had such a better performance than I did. But I won because people liked me. I won because I was the social threat. And it was amazing. And I couldn't believe it. And I did my final speech. I didn't have anything prepared because I didn't think I would win. But, you know, everyone was like, okay, speech. And I was like, okay, I'll do a speech. So I really wish that someone recorded it because apparently people cried and people, like, loved my speech. And I was like, wow, really? That's crazy. So, yeah, thank you, Shannon. But, yeah, people liked my speech and they were crying just because I was being honest and raw, I guess. And I appreciated that. It meant a lot to me that people liked what I had to say because it's a first for me. I'm not really used to that. I struggle so much with things IRL. I struggle with not being a likable person, and I guess a lot of people did cry. So I was so I remember the only thing I remember was I said hi so many times. I was just freaking out, so I just kept saying hi over and over again until I finally just had words. I gave everyone a shout out because I was like, I fucking love these people. Like, this would not have been fun if I weren't with all these amazing people that I love. So I was just talking. I was like, I love these people. I love everyone here. You guys are the best. Yeah, like it was just that. And it was so fun. And after that, you know, what did I do? Fuck. I don't remember. There was something I was gonna do here. Was there anything else? No, that was it, right? I don't remember my move. I'm not really thinking. Oh well, I'm just gonna restart. So, yeah, I was freaking out. I was like, hi, my name is Muskie, even though people knew my name, but I was just saying that because I was like freaking out. But yeah, and I did a speech, and people loved it, and I was happy. And, you know, we did awards. We did awards after that, and I thought that was so fun. I won the best social, which, again, completely baffled me. I don't know how, I don't know why, but clearly it means something if I'm winning it. And so I won best social. I also, Quinkies won the best alliance, which I was very happy about because we did amazing, and I'm very proud of us. So yeah, after that we vibed. We just talked. I made a little friend server for everybody, and we just talked, and it was fun. And then, be fucking for real? What? For real about what? For what? I need a sip of water while you tell me why I need to be for fucking for real. Okay, apparently I had one of the best social games that they've ever seen. I truly do not understand that. But it means a lot that people are saying that. Because like I said, that's not up to me. It's up to other people to decide. So clearly people are deciding it. Clearly it means something. I'll take it. But yeah. So I did it, and I was like, holy shit, I won. I won my very first org all by myself. I did it. I mean, obviously I needed help, but I did it. And it was so crazy. And we vibed, and then, yeah, I found out that Seared liked me too, so that was kind of cool, I guess. Shoutouts to him. He's really cool. I like him. I won't get into it too much, because, you know. But he was cool, and I thought that was fun, so I won 2 things that day. But yeah, I guess it was impressive that I didn't have a plan. I went into it not knowing how to do this. I've never done an org, but I won my first one. I won, so I did amazing. Okay, have so much fun, Shannon. Thank you so much for joining and listening. I appreciated it so much. Oh yeah, so apparently he liked me, and apparently everyone was right, but I was deflecting because I didn't want to get hurt, because it would have been really sad if I was like, oh, he likes me, but then he didn't. But he did, and I was like, wow, so cool. So yeah, that's fun. That's a fun little thingy. But yeah, and now we're just friends, and we vibe, and we've been talking and it's so fun. And I'm so incredibly happy that I was invited to that server, because I wouldn't have met all of these amazing people without them, without the server. I wouldn't have had that amazing experience, because it truly was such an amazing experience. Listen, Sophia, it's not very obvious when he tells me that he has another crush. When you say that to somebody, you don't think they like you. The only things he ever did, we had a child, like our coin that he gave me, we named Omelet, and that was our child. That was like one of the only things. He called me darling because I told him, I was like, he asked me like what makes me feel some kind of way, and I was like, I fucking love the word darling, so he called me that. But like, what? He was what? He also said, I did like fit checks. He thought I was a sophomore? I told him I was a freshman. Huh? Did he actually say that? Did he actually say he thought, wait, did he actually say that he thought I was a sophomore? Because he told me that he did like sophomore girl, but at the very start of the year, like he hasn't liked her since, but that was his last crush. So he told me he liked a sophomore girl, but I will be very impressed if he thought I was a sophomore. He's a straight man. I know he's a straight man. He's dumb. I know he's dumb. But he like hadn't done very much that made it obvious. I was so focused on the idea that he literally liked someone else. I was like, okay, it doesn't matter, like it's over. But I guess it wasn't, so yay. But yeah, so that was my org experience, and I had such a blast. It was so fun, and my throat hurts because I've talked for 3 hours straight. I have a fuck ton of homework to do, but I really hope you guys enjoyed. It has been so fun streaming again, and I really hope you guys stick around, because I really like you guys. You guys are cool, and, you know, I do want to keep streaming, and I know I had taken a while off because I was doing the org, and I needed to focus, but I totally could have talked way more, but I was kind of, like, shortening it. But, yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I won, and I have friends now, and we did so many fun things. Like, we played Jackbox, and we will totally do a Jackbox stream one day. Like, I'll just get all of them, and we'll do a Jackbox stream so you guys can, like, meet them, and, like, you can see how cool they are. But, like, I really love them, and I'm so incredibly happy I was invited. I'm so incredibly happy that I was casted and given the opportunity to play, because without that opportunity, I would not have met all the people I did. I feel like I wouldn't have really understood my social skills. Because I truly don't, but all these people say that I am, which means something. And I'm starting to, you know, think, okay, maybe that there is something to that. Maybe, you don't want to quiz who. I was starting to think maybe that there's some merit to it. So I really do think it was an amazing experience. Would I do it again? Probably not for a while. I mean, where do you go after you've won? There's not very much to do after that. Like, I could just try to be a menace, but like, it was just amazing. And I'm really happy I made friends. I'm totally here to support all of them. And yeah, I guess that's really all I have for today. I should probably do my homework. But thank you all so much for joining. If you don't have, come back for Winners at War for sure. If you guys don't have my Discord server, I'll drop it in chat one more time. Here's my fucking Discord. I'd love for you guys to join it because I talk a lot there. You know, I'll tell you guys when I'm streaming. I know I don't have the best schedule. I'm still working it out. I'm not the best streamer. I know you're already in the server, Sophia. Like, stop. But yeah, thank you all so much for listening to me ramble for 3 fucking hours. Thank you all for taking time out of your day just to listen to me, just to listen to my story and my fun little org experience. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great day or night, wherever you may be. And goodbye. Fuck, hold on. Fuck, give me a second. Hold on.